And we're live. Mic check. We got 15 minutes before the start of the tournament. I got a guest today. It's Llama again. We'll get him on in a minute. Just wanted to get on, sound check, and yeah, it's gonna be a smaller day today. Kind of predicted, right? Gen Con's today. So much fun is happening today. Beat Break trailer. Anyone see that? I saw it. It was very fun. They got a cool little raccoon guy, a little bat guy. And then like Leomon adjacent, so like dog Leomon, I think is really what I'm calling it. I don't know the names or anything. This just hasn't been translated in English in a manner that I have seen myself. What's up, Ian? How you doing? You see the Beat Break trailer? I saw the Beat Break. The Beat Break trailer looked pretty sick, personally. Pretty clean animation. Like, I don't know, I feel like sometimes like animes can get kind of like meh, like whatever, okay, or like over glorified. Like right now the big thing in anime is like, oh, a big devastating attack turned everything into Lego squares. Like, I'm like, why is everything turning into squares? But whatever, that's like the thing now. But no, Beat Break looks sick. New whole season of Digimon. Yeah. They just like literally like an hour ago showed the trailer. So exciting stuff. I'm excited. Little bunch of new Digimon reveals too. Like I said, we got the little gecko guy, little raccoon guy, a little bat guy. And the bat guy, like the bat one probably looks like my favorite. But then they have like dog Leomon. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what anything's called except for Geckomon. But the dog Leomon is really funny to me. Or maybe he's still a cat. Maybe he's like a panther. Definitely a he. Very he-coded. Oh, but yeah, like I said, it's going to be a quick night tonight. Everyone's at Gen Con. And honestly, the Digimon competitive environment is on a break. You know what I mean? Like, just got finished on a wave of events. Don't really have anything. And do we have any events up until, like, obviously there's an event at Gen Con. And then there's what? Dallas? Like, that's it? This is just is Card Fest. So we're on the decline for a little bit on Digimon, but 22 is still exciting. A lot of Omnimon. A lot of people are liking Omnimon. I was just looking at an Argentinian event. Phoenix Reborn had a little bit of an event recently. I forget all the details, but Argentina definitely had an event, and it was like a lot of Omni. A lot of Omni. It's gonna be curious. The Omni might be the next deck. Hopefully people move away from Alter S so I can like pick up Alter S's, because man, I still need 2 Alter S's. But I'm not even trying to play Omni. I'm trying to play Melga. But it is what it is. Don't know what else to say about that. Staying a breath. I have a couple orders on TCG Player that I hope come in soon, but sometimes things just take a little longer for no reason. So hopefully it all works out, you know what I mean? New Omni looks fun for sure. Yeah. New Omni does look cool. I gotta get my guests their link soon. I'm just being slow. It was actually a last minute guest too. I just decided, like, you know what? We did a solo stream on Monday. We did a solo stream on Wednesday. You know what? F it. We'll get a guest. We'll actually try to get a guest last minute for this one. So it should be fun. Not too, I don't know, my energy's down too, honestly. I don't know. Just been working on a few other things, I guess. Mentally, anyway. Mentally. Debated taking the stream off, honestly, but nah. This is cathartic for me, being able to hang out with people, even if it's gonna probably be a lower turnout tonight. And then copy. Oh, where's my guest at? Send them the message, send them a password, and then we move on. Pick some of my screens to have them. Oh, right. We had Zenitsu last week. Last week? Was it last week that I had Zenitsu? I think it was. Had a guest last week, too. How about that? Damn. Actually doing the community thing sometimes impresses me. Trying to figure out the proper camera arrangement today. I don't know. I've been feeling this angle for a while. Catches the little shadow right up here with little gem in his hand. Love that. I have a new pop. I need to put that pop up, honestly. Oh, there's like there is, oh, I didn't even push like the unmute buttons, so start the virtual camera. What's up, Mark? How you doing today? Did you see the Beat Break trailer? It's probably going to be the biggest topic we have today. Honestly, I don't know. I'm excited for it. It looked good. Well, it's a bit of like, that's literally a news that dropped an hour ago, and it's actually exciting news. Like it's cool. Like I'm looking at it and I'm like, man, that's a sick trailer.
Hello.
Oh, we got Llama. How's it going, Llama?
Good. How you doing?
Not bad. Not bad. Just winding up for stream. It's gonna be a smaller night tonight, but that's expected. Everyone's out in Gen Con and losers like us
Oh
stay
yeah,
home.
I forgot that's this weekend.
Yeah. How you been, man? It's been a few weeks since the last we talked. How you liking? I mean, we had, I think, since the last time we hung out, I think we got EX9 released and BT22. What are your opinions on both?
Let me just pull them up to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Oh yeah, EX9 was all the most
all
of
the
the DM
DM
stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and then
We got Puppets was
yeah,
the big. I think Puppets was the biggest thing we got.
yeah. Aside from Puppets,
Some
nothing
Omni
else
stuff,
really stood up to me. Yeah, it's like Puppets and Omni. The rest is like
not really
super
relevant.
interesting, at least for me. But I mean, Puppets seems pretty cool, and I don't know, with the new support, the Omnimon BT22 seems pretty strong too. BT22, going into it, I was a lot more excited, but I don't know, I feel like it kind of fizzled out at the end. Like the first initial CS reveals for me were really exciting with like the rookies and the tamer and stuff, but we didn't get any like dedicated top end for it, which was kind of disappointing.
Right, yeah, we got like a bunch of weird top ends, right? We got like, oh, this top end works for like this third of it. This top end is Dianamon, and that doesn't work at all with it. And then, I mean, how many sixes did that deck get realistically? We have all the Royal Knights are CS, but all of them are weird for the deck. And then,
yeah, I'm pretty sure like most level sixes, like I mean, both the Omni sixes are CS, like Gaio, Old Force Ace, Leopard Ace, Alpha, Diaboro, Platinum, Lord Knight, Diana, Boltmon, all have CS in trait, but it's like they're all for like their own decks and not for like I guess the like
whole
MC CS thing. Which I thought was kind of a disappointment. I was really excited for that deck, and I was just like, okay, maybe next review we'll get the sixes, maybe next one, and eventually the set was over. Like, oh well, I guess we're not getting anything actually.
Yeah, no, it was surprise. Like I was also like for whatever reason on 22, because we were still dealing with EX9. Like 22, the reveal season ended, and I was like, what? That was it? Like we don't like I felt like half the decks didn't get like a real payoff for anything, and I was just like, what am I? What is that? That's really all we got? That's it? That felt
That felt
like
so
crazy.
Decks got like half a line. Like they got like a rookie and a 4. They got like a 5 and a 6. And everything else is like the only like complete decks we really got from this was like App, which makes sense because you got like the entire deck in a set, and then like I guess Puppet's got a full line of support.
Puppets, water, but like, do you really count those as full waves? I mean, a full line of support, sure, but like, it's not a full deck. Like, they're piggybacking off of a lot of the older stuff, right?
For
Eaters,
sure.
Eaters is like the only deck that was like a full deck in this set.
Oh yeah,
but that deck sucks as far as I understand it.
Yeah, it's a you know pretty disappointing way to round out the set. So hopefully. I mean, EX10 has been looking pretty interesting so far. Hopefully that and BT23 make up for the slower sets we've gotten.
Yeah, I kind of feel you on the like BT22 was exciting in the beginning and then kind of starting to fizzle out as well. I mean, I guess we only had 2 weeks of it, so I can't stress too much. And we don't have like any real events other than like Gen Con, which is right now, so we don't have any results from it, obviously.
Yeah,
I think there was an Ulti Cup today, which those are pods now, so those got shotgun fired out. So I think we have a regional in Gen Con, so we'll see what like if anything actually happens in Gen Con. And then what else? I think it's just Dallas. Are you going to Dallas? Or you live in Dallas? You live in like Texas or something.
Yeah, well, yeah, not for college, but I do plan on going with some friends because I mean flights look pretty cheap, so I do want to go out there. I don't have an invite or anything, so I'd be playing in LCQs, or if not, just like hanging out, maybe play some like Union Arena or something.
Hey, yeah, no, that's fun. My plan is to just go and be a content like personality. It's honestly been the best.
Makes sense.
It's been the most fun experience being like going to those places and just like not having to do a tournament, and then that just opens up my time to just hang out and just have fun with people, and that honestly is just the best experience. Because I don't even like playing in tournaments, I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, it's stressful. So
yeah, no, exactly. Oh man, there's a reason I hide behind the coaches don't play. And it's just like when you do, like, it's one thing when like you bust her out, right? You go X3 and you just, you it's a wrap. You call it a night. You just hang out at the venue for the rest of the day. But you still are left with disappointment because you did bust her out. Or you do well. And when you do well, like for me at every round is more stressful than the last because you have more to lose.
Yeah, because you have to keep doing. You have to keep going. It's like, oh, you're like 7-1 or something. And it's like I'm doing well, but one loss, and then like
and then just game over.
On a lot of
and I hate living in that stress. So it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna be there. I'm glad to see that you're gonna go there and a bunch of people. So, but Dallas sounds like it's gonna be a great time for sure. But then that's it for 22, right? Like that is the only events we really have, and then we're already probably going to, and then we'll be talking about EX10.
Yeah, because EX10 like releases that weekend or something. I think they've confirmed that's not legal, but yeah, it's like
it's close.
As soon as Nats is over, it's like just completely new format, and hopefully with the new format we get a ban list.
Ooh,
that's
nice.
what I'm hoping for.
That's what I'm hoping for. Like that's a big thing because we know One Piece here in the next couple of weeks is getting their ban list announced. We don't know the time frame of when set ban list will be active. My guess is that they'll wait for after NA Nats because that would be because One Piece is also having their nationals at Bandai Card Fest just like last year.
Yeah, I think they'd be waiting, which kind of sucks, but yeah, I think it makes most sense for them to wait before or after because if they did before. Then
with a month, do you think a month to prepare is enough or nah? Because I feel like no, like there's no point.
I think if they were to do it, they would like have at least announced that it's coming out, even if like not necessarily put it out yet. But
yeah, it's announced that it's coming. We don't know what though, and it's coming in the next couple weeks for One Piece.
Wait, did we get an announcement that we're getting a ban list? I thought it was just
One Piece.
I got the announcement.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So so making the parallel, right? One Piece.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Right, One Piece. Theirs is announced. We don't know what the list is, right? And it's going to come out in the next couple of weeks. I think it was like August. It's supposed to be like August 18th. I'm making up a number, but I think that's close to right. But then, like, would you say if they said, all right, this ban list is open next week, so it would, the next week, 7 plus 18, we're at 25, right? August 25th, you have a month because the Nationals would be on the 20th. So you have more or less a month to prepare for that format and that national tournament. You think that's enough time as a competitive player or not?
I guess it depends on how extensive the ban list is, but probably not. Because I
I kind of
mean,
agree.
presumably the ban list would knock out like the top contender, like at least like one or two of the top contenders, which would then just completely shift what is
Everything
and
gets
isn't
shift.
as good. So then it's like, yeah, then you have to start testing like, okay, now maybe this deck that kind of sucked before might be good now. Maybe this deck that had like a niche good matchup now might suck because that good matchup doesn't exist anymore, stuff like that.
All right, so looks like our players are already done with the player meeting. Damn, Chicago got that
Oh,
jump
wow.
done fast. So let's make it simple. Let's just go to, is it table 2 we want to go to? Or is it table 4? Yeah, let's get Michael Iafrate out of the way. We got Michael versus Taurus. We're going to go table 4. Let's see where it
I
goes.
was playing today.
Yeah, he
Nice.
usually plays on Thursdays when he can, like, if he can.
Okay.
But so, like, translating that logic with the One Piece to Digimon, so, like, if they just announced one, like, we don't want that. Like, we would definitely want an announcement of a ban list and then have it come active after Nationals. TLDR, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think with how the format is right now, I don't think a lot of people would complain if they were just like, "Oh, we're dropping the ban list and it's live for now." It's just because I think a lot of people are not a fan of how the format is right now. But I
That's
think for a lot of
fair.
competitive people,
I
it's like
mean,
they'd rather just like if they've been testing the format for a while, they'd rather play in it, even though it's not great, and then just get it over with and then
and then
have a
move
better format
on.
moving
Yeah,
forward.
it's what is it? There's going to always be a balance between customer satisfaction, right, which is the first thing you're talking about, and then like player tournament integrity. I feel like if you just drop a ban list and like with not enough time for those competitive players to prepare, you're like dropping the ball in some way, like in terms
Yeah,
of
for sure.
competitive. Let's go. We should. I'm waiting for Appmon Blue. Let's go. Helken. We should watch him. Oh, I do want to watch Helken. We will get that done. I promise. But oh, we have yellow Appmon on the board here. That's gonna be fun against. Oh,
Oh
that's a
yeah.
tough matchup against Royal Knights. Oh, we're not giving this guy an easy start. I'm gonna have to reread what a
Not
lot
at
of these
all.
Appmon guys do though.
Oh yeah, there are so many effects because I mean they all have like a unique effect. So it's quite a lot. But I did test this deck a bit, and it was a lot of fun to play. So we'll see. I'm personally rooting for the Atmon deck.
Right, so their delay option is just a main effect draw one card, and then all turns when any of your Appmon trait Digimon are played, you may link one Appmon trait from your hand to one of your Digimon without paying the cost. Oh, that's not bad. Oh, that's kind of cute. I like that.
Yeah,
It has to be played though, which could be
yeah,
weird. It's not
but
played or Digiball.
yeah, I think I mean if they're playing, I guess we'll see which version they're playing because it looks like the low end they're playing the Gaiamon version. But if they're playing all the new stuff, then
The
they get the free play stuff pretty
Uranusmon.
easily. So it makes it yeah, so it makes it really easy to actually like trigger the music of the heart.
Oh, okay.
But it looks like they might just be playing Gaia with some of the
The new
some of the
yellow
new
stuff.
stuff.
That makes sense. All right. See if I can get the timer up for you guys. Always takes me a second to get fully set up.
Yeah, I'll see what he can do here, but he's got all the music of the hearts in his hand. Just
Oh no.
put three down in the first two turns or three turns. We'll see what he can do. Okay, yeah, he's just sitting on a bunch of delays, I guess. Draw, search.
Yeah, so I mean, but like but like we can only app link one app. So I guess like if we do end up playing something, we can app like we can link a bunch of things. But
Yeah. I
well,
don't know.
could
I think it's
you?
weird in the Gaiamon version because you really don't have a lot of ways to free play stuff. So like you'd have to pay to play something, and then you get the link for free, which doesn't seem that insane unless you have multiple stacked up like this, I guess.
Well, how does it have to be? Let me reread the card. Does it have to be link from hand? Let me see. You may link, so you can just link. Oh, it has to be from your hand. So you can't do the link from board because technically, when one of these app Digimon are on the board, you can link with it. You can like you say you have
Yeah.
two apps on board. You can link one of them, just paying the cost or whatever. But this has the music of the heart is exactly from hand, so that's a little rough actually. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like it synergizes really well with like the media and the enter
Mm-hmm.
who like play stuff for free. So you can just like I think it's probably one of the better app
Right.
card. Like one of the big issues that the app had was like the links are kind of expensive,
Mm-hmm.
but if you're able to set them up, then you can actually like make a lot of plays way cheaper than you normally can as an app deck, which I think was really good.
Oh wow, I think
But
we
with the
just got a game
Gaimon
here already.
stuff, I don't know. Oh
This
yeah,
is
Omnimon's coming out so early.
this feels so early, but oh wow, that's just that's painful. That hurts to watch. I'm actually playing tonight. Let's go. Oh, sorry, I already read some of that. But yeah, no. We also for EX10 we got revealed we got what Seadramon, Piedmon, and Apocly all revealed. We're just missing Puppet
I think
and
we just got Puppet
oh, did we just
tonight,
get Puppet?
actually. Yeah, we did.
Ooh,
It's
what does he do?
yeah, same hand effect, and then
Mm-hmm.
on play when attacking, uh bot deck a suspended Digimon, and then the all turns of only evolve into Apocalypse, and then on deletion if you have no green face ups, place it as a bottom security.
Oh, okay, and then it has the same security. The fact that they have a security effect like in full box text under
Yeah,
for these guys
like
is
it's
so
a
cool.
tamer or something.
Yeah, I kind of like it. It's fun. It's like the reverse of tamers with inheritables now. It's kind of cute.
Yeah, it is. It was definitely funny reading the card, and I was like, wait, why do these guys have like the tamer text, but they're just more normal Digimon?
Mm-hmm. How do you feel? I feel like the
Yeah,
new Dark Masters is painfully balanced because they're like they know what they did with the first one, so they're very
yeah. I was
scared.
gonna say they're like they don't want to risk it again.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird because of the like I feel like they have to be getting an option card or something because the Apocalypse only reducing by playing them from your
Security,
security
yeah,
seems kind of weird
yeah.
because it's
Some
like if you're getting these guys in play is expensive, so I don't know how you're like gonna get enough to play this thing out for cheap.
maybe there's a world where you can like we might have to wait to see what like the level because the first wave of Dark Master support like definitely the fives were what like held it together in terms of like an actual deck, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if more of the same happens where like we're gonna get like some of the I guess they're generals. I don't know what they're called in the anime, but they're level 5 generals to really help us. Maybe some cards like you said, put a Dark Master level 6 in your security face up if it does not share a color with a face up card already or something.
Yeah, something like that. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. There's just a lot of very weird. I don't know. Dark Masters, like the first iteration in this one, is just such a like so weird compared to most standard decks that I
Mm-hmm.
don't really know what to expect from the second wave of support.
Same. I think they're just completely rebooting the line. I think they're gonna be I think that's just it, right? They're gonna reboot the line. They're gonna try to tie it together with because they're giving them on deletions, and a lot of the Dark Master stuff beforehand they were self-deleting nonstop as it was, to just
Yeah,
like fuel whatever effect they were running. What's up, Bran? How you doing?
yeah. So maybe you like want to run the old fives, but not the old sixes,
Mm-hmm.
since the old sixes aren't gonna find their way into security by themselves. So
Yeah.
I guess you just like play the old fives that like put the guys in the raising and then figure something out from there.
That would have to be my guess. Also, like we saw some of the gray. Are you a Greymon guy? We saw some of the Greymon support. I think we got everything but the Agumon. Now we have the Greymon, Metal Gray,
The
War
Metal
Gray.
Gray and the War Gaze.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I'm not a big Greymon guy, but I know like I have a bunch of friends who are, and
Mm-hmm.
so they've
What's
been
their take?
pretty excited to see the support.
Oh, that's good.
I think the Greymon is very good.
Yeah.
Like the plus 3K to either side is nice, but I think it has like some niche interactions that you can use with like the giving the DP to the opponent. but
Oh,
also gives you
interesting.
like some cool stuff just with extra. Like you can like beef up something to like raid into it, and then like I don't know,
Oh,
toss
I didn't
something
even
else
think of
before it's
that.
time to swing.
Oh, that's
So
so
you can do some
cute. Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
some pretty funny stuff there.
Oh, I didn't even
The
consider
Metal
that.
Gray, actually, I
The
haven't really seen them talk about it. It's kind of interesting.
which is the one that
The
gives like their
collision.
Digimon collision, because that one seems
Yeah,
really good, or at least I liked
yeah, the
that one.
Metal
That
Gray
sounded
gives
good.
them collision and then forces it to attack.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a very interesting card because it's like essentially if you don't have blocker, you essentially give your guy blocker and taunt, which
Which I
is
always
pretty
thought was
neat.
like like their weakest point was a lot of the times these Greymon stacks, like, oh, I'm either big as hell DP wise, but I can't block you, or I like, oh, this stack can't redirect for X reason. Like it always made their deck so awkward and weird that they had to get like you would always see them either get, you had to have the 3-drop tie and activate that thing, or have, like, I think there's a random level 4 Greymon that has inheritable blocker. You had to use that guy or something like that, and it was just kind of annoying for sure, to say the
Yeah,
least.
you need more pieces to like get the blocker. So hopefully the Metal Gray
Mm-hmm.
makes it more consistent to set that up. And then the Blackboard Ace is definitely interesting. I think without like the Greymon and stuff that we saw, the alterns is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Uh, but I think it's a like a pretty solid card. I think one of the big things is that my friends were hoping that like the on play when Digivolve would be like you can choose multiple targets instead of just one target that's 7 cost or lower, so you could like pop multiple tamers. But
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
yeah,
I'm,
I'm okay with not having a lot of
you could delete your one. Let's not go back to the Dark Ages.
yeah, like Hades Force meta, where if you
just
try to play more than one tamer, they just all got like smited.
yeah, that was terrible. All the EX10 stuff like Bagra Army and Dark Masters are so wild. They are bordering vanilla, or in terms of how like underpowered they are. I guess that's fair. Like, I'm not like, none of these cards super impressive. You actually, no, I'm taking that back. That Wizardmon, insane. That is an insane
Oh
ability for a
yeah.
level 4. No shot they printed that.
I think the Beal stuff in general is pretty solid. Like
Hmm.
I think the new Balmon is like basically just automatically a better version of like one of the old Balmons that we got because it's like instead of granting you the on deletion, you just always have the on deletion, which will like sometimes be kind of
Why does it
silly if you
always?
like
Is it on? Oh, it's wait. Is it just
it's
baseline
just
on
like printed
deletion?
on the card. Yeah,
Oh,
versus like
see.
the old
Go.
Balmon that was just like on Evo if you have turn or more grant the on deletion for a turn, which means like if you like waited a turn and then
Mm-hmm.
deleted it,
I'm kind of
you
I'm
could
kind
do
of in
some stuff
between
there.
with my Beelzemon experience. I'm kind of in between liking one or the other, because I know what you're saying. Like, you don't have to have the with the stack with it just having baseline on deletion play Beels, right? You can have it get deleted, and then all the cards in its sources now count in your trash, so it's kind of easier to have the 10 to get your on deletion off. But they're all I just, for me, when it's not on the stack, like an aura or a buff, like the other one does, it kind of limits your plays. Like, you can't go into Bal X, you can't end your turn on a Beals, for example, right?
Yeah,
So like, there's some lines, but I don't I just don't necessarily think that one's better than the other. I guess like, definitely there's value in both, and we'll just have to see where
that's
it
fair.
goes.
It is interesting that they're turning Beals into like a more defensive deck
It makes
with like
sense though. I feel like
the wizard and like the new ace and stuff.
it's just giving them more options to control the board, because like, they already can go for game, right? Like, you don't need to
Yeah,
give
with
them
the big
more aggression. That's just not going to help them what are they going to do, like, win half a turn sooner? Like, that's never felt like their issue right now, personally.
yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I remember
uh
back when we had like full power
mhm.
Beals, the fear of like getting hit by like a turn 3 Beals X because they hit all their
All
Hitmons that
their, yeah.
just milled their turbo milled their entire deck.
Yeah, that junk's gross. It's still gross. We had that like 1 week of alternate rule set here at Eagle's Nest, and a couple people brought that Impmont back, and everyone, like, they were all just like, yeah, that thing stays on the ban list, 100%.
Yeah, that makes sense. It was a very scary card.
Anyone going to the Porto regionals? where is, I actually have, this is the first time I'm hearing about a Porto regional. So if you want to explain that to me, Ryuzaki, go ahead. I'm down to be educated. Beals didn't need recovery.
I guess that's an EU regional that's happening. A European regional.
Oh, maybe. Beals didn't need recovery. Is Beelzemon getting recovery? You're trashing security, right, with that wizard? Or something?
Yeah, there's security attack -1, so maybe they like misread it as recovery.
Mm.
You know, yellow keywords are all some that
They're
are
all the same.
related.
No, they're just all like the same. Yo, Risu, how are you today? The chat, does anyone know anything about the photos of people with boxes of EX10? Or I have, first time I'm hearing about it, Alpha Series Omega, so.
Oh yeah, because I don't know if you saw, we got like some sneak peeks of some other cards that aren't revealed yet, but I think it was
that's Gen Con, right? Oh, that picture?
Yeah,
the Gen Con? Yeah.
Yeah, the display.
Yeah, we're getting a Duesmon or something, the level 6 for the new black wave of Appmon. Mm-hmm. We got the altar for Piedmon, which looks beautiful, like looks very pretty.
But both the alts look really good.
Yeah,
I'm just sad that the Deucemon is a secret again, because Gaiamon was already a bit expensive to get just because it was a secret. So, and I really like the app, even if you're not the strongest. So,
yeah, it's weird to make that a secret.
Wallet a little bit to see a secret.
Mm-hmm. That is actually kind of weird. Why would they make that the secret? Like, cause like Ornismon, I forget. I don't know how to say that properly yet. But the yellow guy, he's not a secret. He's just a super. So
yeah, I think Deucemon is like the one of the main, or if not like the main villain in the show. So maybe that's why, because it's like Gaiamon is like the pro tag. So maybe they like wanted to mirror that.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that could make some sense. Give me more stuff for eaters. I don't think. Well, we're gonna have to wait for 23 for more eater stuff. See what hacker.
Yeah, because 23 is the hacker's memory set, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah. Honestly, when we got the news about EX10 being like the villain set, I was kind of skeptical because I feel like historically villain decks have either been like not very good or very broken.
Mm-hmm.
So
we'll go either way. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see what happens. I guess there's like some like 7 Demon Lords, which was pretty balanced, but
yeah,
we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
23 is going to be Exa support, right? I think so. I don't know what they've announced for 23 exactly. We just know. I just remember Hacker Memory, and then it's like Hacker Memory and like another Appmon guy. I think we're finally getting the blue, like Hades. Is it Hades? He's like the dog guy. Their dog guy.
Oh. From Appmon,
mm-hmm.
or
I think
it's the I think it ends in like Poseidon, like the Poseidon one. I think it should be the blue one.
Oh, the Poseidon one. Maybe maybe I'm waiting for the dog. Like there's like a rival, and I think that's one. That one is. I think that's Hades Mon. It's like he's like this.
Yeah, I think that one goes into Hades. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So then maybe we'll get that. That'll be exciting. I'm still shocked that we got a villain set before we got a rival set, because I would love, like, we've had 2 pro tag sets and 0 rival sets, and honestly rival products. So I'm like, what the hell? I would love a new wave.
I guess that's fair. It would be cool to get something like that.
Mm-hmm. I would love a new wave of I don't know, Thomas would be sick. All of them. I mean, I guess to be fair, every version of a rival has been meta in some way. Melga's been meta. Ken has been meta for sure. Season 3? The Rivals Beelzemon. Beelzemon is meta. Season 4, Koji, Blue Hybrid's been meta. Yeah, no, Rivals have got it good.
Yeah, I think a lot of like Rivals get some amount of stuff when we get like obviously not in the pro tag sets, but like we just have like a set based on
the series itself,
and we typically get stuff.
Yeah,
we typically get like pro tag plus rival stuff.
Kiyoshiro hasn't been meta. Is he the rival? That's the Ghost Game guy, right? I don't think Ghost Game has a rival.
Yeah.
Is that fair to say, chat? I don't know. They just seemed like 2 nerds hanging out with Hero the whole time, but maybe I just haven't watched hard enough.
Seems pretty accurate, I think. Also,
So
I'm just looking up like BT23 stuff. I don't think there's any. They've said anything specific about uh, Examon. Just like we're getting like a more like Road Knight supports. We're getting new like a Magnamon, a Gallantmon, and a Dynus, and a new Yggdrasil.
oh, we are getting a
So
new Yggdrasil. That's gross.
yeah,
That's gonna be interesting. What could they possibly do to a
yeah.
new
Well, at the
Yggdrasil?
very least, it's like a guaranteed fifth egg for for Royal Knights now, so they get an extra
Oh,
cost
they're gonna
reduction.
play that. They're gonna play the Russian roulette that some Seven Demon Lords players were trying.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I
You
guess
remember
we'd have
that?
to. You just would have to have the same effect.
It's a little, yeah. Like, how would they? How would they? Yeah, fifth egg would be interesting, or maybe that's a sign that that's gonna be on the ban list. Would be my next guess, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, because Royal Knights, I can see a lot of people like. I would not shock me if Royal Knights was on the ban list.
Definitely, because it feels like if we get a ban list that hits like the Growl engine stuff, then we just end up seeing Royal Knights come back right to where it was.
And it just kind of follows the MO at some point of like, this deck has been around too long. We need to let's nuke it down for some reason.
Speaking of seven demon lords, now we've got one on the
Yeah.
screen.
Yeah, I didn't mention that I moved away just because Royal Knights took it real fast. There was just nothing that
Yeah.
Appmon
Yeah,
really
they
got
just
done.
sped around that game.
But yes, Seven Demon Lords. It's I know people like we talk about it a little bit, but I don't really think Seven Demon Lords is getting too much good support here in the EX10, right? Like none of the like we got Beelzemon revealed, we got a Creepymon revealed. None of them feel that good for
Yeah, I think
and
the Beals is like okay, but I mean, well, the problem is it doesn't really synergize, or like Seven Demon Lords doesn't have any inherent synergy with Aces the way Royal Knights does.
mhm.
So, like if you go into an Ace, you just like essentially turn skip yourself because you go start a turn, delete everything. It's like, well, now you just lose 4 memory to
Is
start my
there a
turn.
world where with how it resolves, maybe you would know better than me, but because I know like in because you're right, in Seven Demon Lords the idea is they get deleted and then you put something in underneath. But is there a world where you sequence it where you delete the ace and then you choose the ace to go under Seven Demon Lords so you don't overflow potentially?
I
Other than,
think
go ahead.
I'd have to double check because I'm not like a judge or anything,
Hmm.
but from what I understand, I think overflow is like an immediate
Oh,
resolution. Like
okay.
like it can essentially interrupt in a sense.
Hmm.
So
It's like
if
DP
you
minus. It's like a state based action. It's like, oh, it's at 0, it's dead.
exactly, so I think it's
Hmm.
like if you delete it and then even before you try to do the place, it would
Yeah.
still trigger. Also, because like Gate specifically says like if it deleted, then place something from your trash. So the card will end up going to the trash anyway, which means it would have left the battle area at some point. So I think it would trigger overflow
Oh,
no matter
okay, I
what.
see what you're saying. Yeah, so aces don't really help them. And then we got like again the creepy and the chaosmon, and neither of them really work either for Seven Demon Lords. Just
Yeah,
because go
the
ahead.
creepy is basically just a dead card because it's like most interesting effect doesn't even work because you won't have an empty breeding area.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
then yeah, the new Lucimon's biggest strength is being able to promote as soon as you evo it.
Yeah.
And then the chaos mode just like doesn't even have an on play. So
Hmm.
like you're probably not getting a lot of value out of it because it's a on evo on attack.
Yeah, no. So it's just kind of all those. So they're definitely just not supporting Seven Demon Lords, which I guess makes sense. I don't think there was like, was there an anime where all Seven Demon Lords were like relevant? I know every anime's got like one or two where they're relevant, but and chat could always correct me. I'm not a big like. After season 4, my lore ability goes way down. Uh,
Yeah, my lore of or my knowledge of Digimon lore is non-existent, so I really have no idea.
What do you guys think
Last,
of the new Dark Masters deck? I am very hyped for it. Was my first real competitive deck. Wolfform, I do agree. So I think we both agree that Dark Masters, we're still kind of waiting. Like there's got to be some kind
yeah,
of supportive architecture to make it cool, but I do like the idea that they're kind of limiting it. Like they're not going to let you just play an Apocalypse turn after turn, right? Like that's not going to happen. With the first one, also that's crazy that Dark Masters was your first competitive deck. That is in like, or like, are you from NA? Are you from the West or are you from the East? Because holy, that was a 1 week format. Wait, holy.
Yeah. Well, I guess maybe they were playing without Apocalypse, the intended top end, like.
Oh, one of the variants. Like we just had. Go ahead.
Yeah, with like the aces and like the Zwart and stuff.
Yeah, we just had one in
Maybe
Europe top
like
with it was using the Dark Master level 5s, but then your 6s are what were this? I don't even remember what the 6s were in that deck, but it was the 6s
I think it's
were
mostly like black and purple aces because then you can play them out off Zwart.
Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They did the new Blitzgray, the new Kreskaruru, and then you could go Alter S or Omni off of Zwart off of those.
Oh yeah.
I'm from Azores, part of Portugal, Europe. Oh, okay. So yeah, what are you talking about? That was a 1 week format. How was that your first deck? I was a Digimon TCG collector after a while. Decided to start playing because we ended up creating a small community. Oh, that's so sick. I'm happy for you. I'm happy you were able to pull that off.
But yeah, it seems interesting because yeah, like you're saying, I guess the old Apocalypse, the idea was like you'd want to set up multiple Apocalypse to like deck your opponent out, or well, I guess maybe that wasn't the intention, but that's basically how the like end up playing out.
Right, because once you get one Apocalypse,
gives you like 4 rush bodies.
Yeah, exactly. Like once you get one Apocalypse, like even if they deleted it or got rid of it, the sources would go back in trash just for you to play another one. Now, this time around, the sources have to be in security. You don't just easily replace that.
Yeah. Although once you get the one Apocalypse out, they like the Apocalypse deletes everything at the end of the turn. So I guess it's like you play them all out, swing with rush, and then tuck them all back into security if you need to go for a second Apocalypse.
Oh, true.
But that's in theory 4 swings. I guess unless you like slam an Apocalypse early that's more expensive. That gives you some removal. And then you just put them all back into security at the end.
Yeah, I don't know. And also it being security based is a little tough, but like the security effects are strong enough on their own to maybe like being able to play level 5s is going to be pretty sick in my opinion.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see what other like Dark Master support we get. To see exactly how all this stuff is going to end up working.
I got my hands on 2 boxes and got all Pokemon right away, but I was only able to play it for like 2 weeks and that's what I was talking about. Still, when the deck developed into an Omnidus deck, it was still pretty strong. Yeah, no, it was pretty cool for a while seeing like different variations on like the Dark Masters, the different top ends and decks you could do. I still think people don't digivolve into Zwart to play 2 Vikemons enough personally, but that's just me.
Yeah, that I remember specifically that Vikemon screwed me up when I was playing the old Takamigasuji OTK deck because it makes it so guys with 1 or less sources can't suspend. So any of the bodies I played, I couldn't alliance with. Even if I got to like Mind League a Tamer, it made it very, very annoying to try and kill them.
Oh yeah, because that was like the first power creep of like Blue Strip, where like they started saying 1 or less instead of no sources.
Yeah, which I think is really funny because when we first got like the BT9X antibody, they're like, oh well, if there's ever like a super dominant source strip deck, since they'll target no sources, you can like plug that on there and then you'll be fine. But yeah, now everything says like 1 or less, so it's like, well, now that's not even a valid strategy anymore.
Yep, it's definitely interesting. The new Apocalypse, basically you bring him, you get 4 Dark Masters from security, you summon those 4, and because of the security effect, you bring 4 other. That's not how that works, right? Not because of the security. Yeah, I think you're messing up how that works. If they get played from security,
I think the security effect doesn't work. Yeah, because you don't get the security effect.
Yeah. Okay, I was gonna say, did I miss something?
It's only if your opponent swings into it, not like if you play it out specifically. Or maybe unfortunately, that would be really cool though if that did work.
That'd be disgusting. Oh my god, it'd be like Royal. It'd be like a security control version of Royal Knights base. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, because you pop out You just go four level sixes into 4/5 that can threaten ace.
Maybe I'm
That'd actually be really
misreading.
cool if it worked that way.
Yeah, because the security effect only works when the card is face up too, right? Like you can't even like
Yeah,
accidentally
when it's
hit
face
a.
up and checked. Yeah, that part's also kind of interesting to me. But I guess, I mean, that makes sense because in theory, you'd run a high count of these guys, so that gives you like what, like 12 to 16, like pretty
Bricks. Yeah.
strong security effects if they just didn't give you,
If they
if
didn't
they
limit
like
it in
made
that
it work
way,
face
just
up as
play
well.
fives. Oh my god, yeah.
Because that's the idea, but I don't know if the deck will end up being broken regardless. I don't know how much that would actually change.
We already have a prominent source strip deck. It's called Imperial. Well, Wolfhorn, funny enough, that Vikemon came out alongside Imperial. So we're definitely talking about the same era.
Oh yeah, it was the same set. I completely forgot when this Vikemon actually came out.
Yeah, because because we also got it with the Valkyrie, and it was supposed to be like all the sixes for all the season 2 guys.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Believe me, I know. Hunters though,
Yeah,
Hunters.
16 was a powerful set.
I am so surprised at how like the rise and fall of Hunters was so fast. That shocked. That still shocks me. Like Hunters was like it dropped and everyone was playing it. And I'm like, this deck is good, man. And then it never topped, not once. And
Yeah,
I'm still like,
it just fell off. I think maybe because it was like, new formats, so people are still figuring stuff out, and the deck was just kind of beat you down really fast with the new arrestor. So
and that kind of
I
strategy
think
is really
people weren't like,
strong, right? Yeah.
yeah, people might have not been playing like the best builds, so they just took advantage of that and just beat the opponents down.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Is what I'd guess. But I mean, I still really like the Hunters deck, but yeah, it definitely hasn't come up as much. Although I think it recently won like I don't know if it was like a Grand Prix or something in Asia recently.
Oh, okay.
Let me see if I can find that. But I remember like a friend sent it to me because like they know I like Hunters, and I was really surprised by the fact that like it actually put up a result recently.
No, yeah. Was there any like specific card that like surprised you, or you just looked at it and it was like, this is just Hunters? What'd they do?
Yeah, it's literally, yeah, I found it here. It's they won a DC1 Grand
Oh,
Prix
fun.
I can't tell which region this is, but yeah,
Sure.
somewhere in
Asia.
Asia, yeah. I think they were playing the Hero Aguni, which is pretty funny card. Because like obviously it can go over your like Hero Gumdra, but it can also just work as a hybrid on top of like your Taigiru or your Taiki.
Oh, that's
aside
interesting.
from that, I mean they are playing the Darkja Ace, which makes sense. I really like that card when I was playing the deck too.
That's a common that's definitely a common thing. Also hasn't Hunter slash Hero, and yeah, I guess that's what we are talking about. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't want to be
Hero
like.
is more of its own thing though, because I think Hunters is like, well, I mean both decks play very similarly, but yeah, I think Hunters like has more dedicated cards compared to what like Heroes plays.
Heroes is like
Heroes just kind of
all the Gaimon stuff now, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just curious, what is your favorite deck at the moment? Do you agree that Growlmon X and Gravity Crush should be restricted to ban or banned? What are you thinking? Grav Crush enough or not?
I used to believe that, but I definitely think with the rise of all like the Growl, because when it was just Megidra, I was like, yeah, I think Grav Crush is probably good enough because they can't really extend like too far unless they have like a bunch of delay set up.
Yeah.
But then then we got like the Growl Loop and like the Geel Birds and stuff.
Yeah.
And so now I definitely think that I think Growlmon X wouldn't be bad. I think what I'd want to see hit is like Gravity Crush plus the Rush Geomon.
Okay.
Because I think the biggest abuser or like the biggest thing that Growl X abuses is the Rush Geel. And also that's just a card that we've seen get just broken in like purple hybrids and other decks.
Yeah.
So I definitely think the Growlmon or the Rush Heal and the Grav Crush would be the way to go. But I wouldn't be upset if they hit Growlix as well.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's definitely a collection of the three. I think it's without question Graph Crush is getting hit. I think everybody, like, at this point, everyone's accepted that fact, whether or not you're which side of that camp you want to be on. You would just off the back of Hammer Spark, Jack Raid, Blinding Ray, just Graph Crush isn't safe. And yeah, I'm on the Growl X side because for me, my argument for Growl X over Geo is simply if you hit the Geo, I don't think you hit birds. Right.
Yeah,
I think
someone mentioned that too, which I mean that also definitely makes sense. But I have no experience playing into Gilbert, so I actually have no idea how
right.
that
Okay.
it plays out. So I have no idea how I'd want to hit it. So
Yeah.
just like basically off like playing a Growl loop and like
hmm
Megidra and stuff, I think Rush Heal and Grab Fish is where I'd go.
For sure.
But
For the most part, I agree with you though that like it does feel like the Geo is the thing that is being abused. So maybe we should hit that. It's just I've seen like just my main argument is that I don't think it hits the bird version enough.
yeah, which I mean Growlix, I could definitely is probably still a fine hit because like Growl loop doesn't really work or like it
hmm
just won't work as consistently. And like Megidra still does its own thing versus like Birds losing one of its
hmm
main benefits as well.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of people out there that are like, "Oh, but Gallantmon needs that card," and why would we want to hit Gallantmon? Just hit the rookie, so Gallantmon's fine, brother. As a Melga player, we've suffered so many we've suffered for other decks' sins multiple times. Gallant can take one. Gallant can take one. That's all I'm saying. It's not even their best card in Gallant. In Gallant, the best card is
Yeah,
definitely the War Growl, I think.
exactly. And it's like you already have immunity,
hmm
so like you don't need a float as well. You
hmm
can survive without the float.
Uh, it's not really
What
healthy for the
about what's your
game.
favorite deck right now?
Oh, right. Right now. Hmm. I still like Adventure, but I've been really liking that Melga list from Southeast Asia. The Unkers got recently one with
Oh, like the Alter S
that like
stuff.
yeah, the Alter S like it's pretty much Melga. It's Melga, but they added the Blitzgray and the Alter S for like Melga DNA basically. I really
Yeah,
like. I've been having some fun with that, so that's creeping up there. But if I had to pick two decks, those are my two right now for sure. And Blue Hybrid, always
yeah.
Blue
I did
Hybrid.
see. I did see. Yeah, a couple friends were playing it. That deck is nuts with the EX1 Melga. Just like
Mm-hmm.
you can slam and pass turn, and then just like gain memory twice, and just keep turn and just keep comboing off.
Yeah, it's a bit wild. But what about you? What's your favorite deck?
I think right now it's actually Galaxy. I on Monday night I played in the Eagles Nest tournament. I was
Mm-hmm.
running Galaxy, and that was a lot of fun.
Oh, are you playing
I actually
pure
ended up
Galaxy
on.
or
No, I was playing the like toolbox version.
okay? Do the new cards
I
help you a
will.
lot, or how's that deck now?
The new Lekis is really good. It just makes it like your tempo so much faster, being able to free play the tamers
Oh,
and stuff. And
true.
then the new Diana is just such a good level 6 that
Mm-hmm.
it really helps out.
Right, you can actually like lean in onto some like actually have some you can actually have more searchable top end, right? Like you still probably do play I think I remember seeing you actually still do play the Mirage, you still play the Hexaball, but adding Diana to the list and it being searchable, which is like one of your biggest flaws sometimes in that deck is just you bottom deck all your sixes and cry.
Yeah, that was one of the best things as having a searchable, really strong removal.
Mm-hmm.
And something that I really like doing is that because Diana has the trait, obviously it's searchable, but also you can go like Red Tamer, tap it, put
Yep.
it underneath, and then go into like a level 6 for free. So I'd go like Diana, bot deck something, and then
Mm-hmm.
tap Red Tamer, go into Hex for free,
Yep. That makes sense.
which is really good. But my favorite part is definitely that new Diana's half purple, so you can play Ruin mode in Galaxy, which I think is just really disgusting.
Oh my god, I saw that. I saw that and I was just like I was so sad. As if I have a couple cards right now that I'm just like I have a hate boner for, and it's Ruin Mode's on there, Valder's on there, and I'm just like, man, these cards are just not fun. Why are they still here?
I would definitely like to see a Ruin mode hit,
hmm
mostly because I'll stop being tempted to put it into like any deck I can.
I mean, there's no reason not to. Like, if you sit, like you said, like if you sit down and your deck has a purple or a yellow level 6, you have to convince yourself not to play Ruin Mode. Like, Ruin Mode is in the deck already.
Yeah, even if you're passing 5, like you're just blocking your opponent from playing the game half the time, and that's just so insane.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I've been really liking the Galaxy deck. I think if I were to play a Nationals, that's probably what I'd play, even though I don't think it's like the best option. It's just so much fun to play.
I could agree with that. The whole really like banana peeling of that deck is too fun. I still sit here and I wish Adventure got more support. Like, I was so excited when what is it, EX9, they advertised, like they were like, this set is going to have more Adventure support, so look forward to it. And then it was like,
and then we got like basically nothing.
It was 3 cards. I was like, what the hell? What do you mean?
Because yeah, the dual tamer isn't doesn't even do anything for the deck.
It's like, it's okay. Like, if there was a easier way to actually make like a more, because I've been taking it to locals, and I keep trying to make a to pull together a like Melga, like a full like Garu Greymon version. So like if I like, so potentially my Courage Uniteds can steal turn with memory, right? Like, oh, you killed my guy, and now, all right, let me play my Were Garu, and then now I'm gonna gain 2 or 4 memory depending on the situation. But it's just like, the old stuff's just so much better. Like, at the end of the day, like, not playing the game, not having Lilymon, or not having any of the other 4-5s are just infinitely better than Were Garu anything.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was honestly kind of scary when I saw when they're like, oh yeah, EX9 will have more adventure support. I was like, oh god, I don't think that deck needs any more support. But then we got it, and I was like, okay, never mind, I can live with this.
Yeah. They didn't get nothing.
Like, at most, you'd fit in some copies of like the Were Garu and maybe the Altars, but it's not like game changing for the deck.
Absolutely. Also, like, the 5s being 8 cost is so relevantly annoying. Oh, yeah, this is gonna be interesting.
It's even harder to hit the tie threshold, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, because it's hard, but the tie threshold you're gonna need all the colors basically, to get to 8, because you have to get all 6 colors on board. So I guess there's 6 colors in the game, 7 if you count white. It's just not possible. Like, it's so weird. But that's what I did like about the new tie and matte too, was like, with that tie and matte, in theory you could run tie and Izzy, and then Matt and TK, and then with the Matt and tie, between those 3 tamers, you have all the colors without overlap. Because some of the problem, like with the current event, like normal adventure, you have like some overlap, like the Sora and Kari can't really play with the Matt and TK. You like lose a color there, and then Izzy, Ty, and Sora Joe, or Mimi Joe, like those 2, they clash, and it just gets awkward.
Yeah. A really funny turn here from the 7 Demon Lords. There's so many bodies on board that I don't even know if they're gonna burn any security off Yagudo.
Yeah.
Let's see, because he's like, I think he's reading to count exactly how much stuff he gets to pop.
So it's 7.
Which, I mean, it's still.
Yeah.
Okay, it's exactly enough to kill everything, but looks like no burning here. So it's still really rough for the Hunters player, but I mean, they're not dead.
And this attack could just delete a blocker. Oh, that deletes
the creepy.
That's funny. One more check because of the.
Security attack plus 1. Yeah, there we go.
Is it fair enough? I don't think.
I'm hoping to see a tamer there.
I don't think Hunters does anything here, personally. I mean, the scramble's cute, but.
Yeah, scramble's nice, but no tamers on the board is probably not doing too much. Especially because, like, I think with scramble, no tamers, they're not even able to like go into a
cross
superior mode with enough DP to get rid of the Ugudo.
Oh, we didn't even pass turn yet, so we went. Oh, did we deck out as Hunters? That's funny.
Oh wait, I didn't even see that. I mean, yeah, they get to scramble, but there's no way they're winning this turn.
Yeah, and then the Psychmon doesn't do anything because
there's no tamers on the board.
yeah, we're just gonna scoop it up. Oh, it was looking for.
Up.
Was he looking for quartz? What would quartz have done? Oh, with all those tamers, you could have maybe.
With enough tamers, might have let him burn for lethal.
Maybe not. Oh yeah, maybe he'd have enough burn for just burn lethal and just win the game. Rest the blocker. We're not worried about it. Yeah, that's definitely possible.
But yeah, always got those one of stuck in security. Can't do much about that.
I actually like some advice. Do you think Magnum on deck would be a good counter to Growl Loop or Megidra deck? Still deciding what deck to bring to the regional. What do you think? What do you think beats all these Growl Loop stuff right now?
I think Megidra is like relatively easier to counter. Like I think if you wanted to play like a Magnum X deck, that definitely work because you can like just have a big blocker that they kind of struggle to deal with, and you can Paladin Ace them with an immune body, which is good.
Yeah.
Growl Loop is just so fast that it's like hard to really get on the board. Like even with like the double block from like Magna X, they can easily get extra swings through that anyway. I think one of the decks that I've seen that is actually pretty decent into the Growl Loop stuff is the Kaguya or like puppets, because you like set up the blockers and then when you block, you get to delete something as well. So it's not just like having a double blocker, but like you're essentially just like making it a lot harder for them to build up on board. And if Growl Loop doesn't kill the puppets player like turn 3 or something, then they can just like set up so many Kaguyas that even if like they can just set up so many blockers that you just can't break through. So I think that's what I've seen people. I think Adventure also isn't like too bad.
You have to. I feel like with Adventure, you have to see. You have
to open really well, but I think it's like more doable than some other decks. I also seen people say that anything with like Medieval is pretty strong because it just like, you know, when they go Growl X flow into something else, then you just pop that. So it's like an extra 3 memory they have to commit.
Yep.
Which once they're like late into their combo isn't hard, but like if they're starting out their combo, they might just not have the resources to be able to pull that off.
Yeah, I've seen plenty. I was talking about it in the video today. Like I've seen plenty of Growl Loops play around a Medieval as if it like didn't even exist. Like yeah, they get the one pop, but like whatever.
Yeah, I know. Like I think Zafaga I've seen has like an interesting matchup because you can go like Medieval, and then if they manage to break through the Medieval, then you can Zafaga Ace to bot deck them, and so then it makes their world their life a lot harder.
Yeah, getting through 2 removals is definitely the key. I used to have a deck that was a mix of Blue Hybrid and Magnamon, but since Blue Hybrid got hit, the deck isn't as good. Yeah, it's been rough out here for us. Lost in the finals today against 3 Great Angels. I was playing Growl Loop. 3 Great Angels player got first and I got third. Yeah, that's how tiebreakers go sometimes. It's kind of weird. But when you say you got lost in the finals, do you mean at your locals or do you mean at your are you at Gen Con right now and you decided to tune in, which that'd be crazy. That'd be really cool if you decided to tune in.
Yeah, 3 Great Angels is a deck that I think if they open well enough also has a decent chance because you can just like slam the Magna Angie, go Domini. And then with like Angel on aces and stuff, you can try just like heal and block out of lethal. So I think there's like, I think a lot of decks have like the potential to get a board setup that beats Growl Loop. The issue is that Growl Loop can combo so early that if you don't like absolutely open everything, then you're gonna kind of struggle into it. But I saw recently, I think like a Dragon Links deck topped. I forgot where. Which deck also has a really, really funny matchup because both of the new like Floodgate level 6s just completely shut off Growl Loop because one of them is like they can't play or move things with less than 6 KDP.
Which is everything in that deck for the most part.
Yeah, everything. And then they can't evolve like level 4s or lower, which again is everything in the deck. So if you're able to just keep chaining those level 6s enough to then kill your opponent, that's another deck that actually is pretty decent into it, but it's one of those things where the deck is so inconsistent that I don't know how often you're actually pulling that off versus the Growlithe deck that's trying to kill you like turn 3.
Yeah. Oh, so you did come from Gen Con, Manny. That's so sick that you decided to tune
Oh
in for
wow,
that. That's hype. Well, are they
that's
still doing
awesome.
pods at Gen Con? The was it 64-man pods at Gen Con? Is that still happening? Or and is there an actual do you know if there's an actual regional at Gen Con? I kind of forgot all the stats.
I think there should be. I
Yeah.
imagine there's at least one.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Ryan? Justice for Pure Galaxy. Pure Galaxy is kind of cooking. I've seen some people on Pure Galaxy, and it's a lot of fun to watch. But I still think the toolbox blues or the blue toolbox is still a little too good for the most part. Currently, I have a Growlmon loop, but I do believe there will be a Growlmon loop dex at the regional, so I'd rather have a deck that counters Growl loop and make me go far. Well, if you're in Europe though, like you kind of have to worry about. You might have to worry about what's it called? Sukuya too. You guys just had the Spain regional, right? And that's
Oh
not too far
yeah.
from you, buddy. And that Sakuya like had like what 4 tops? I think I just did the video today. So there's that. Yeah, there is a regional on Saturday and another Ultimate Cup on Sunday. And that's time and round, by the way, guys. Like players were playing a game 3 to see where
Yeah,
they
like
could go
the
into time.
round just ended.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I mean the idea of like countering Growlithe is definitely solid because there's so many Growlithe engines, but also I feel like Digimon, a lot of people just kind of play decks off vibes and not necessarily what's like the best pick. So you might also just run into a lot of non-Growlithe, which could be pretty rough. So
Yeah.
I'd say just like you could just take Growlithe and then just bank or roll the dice on the mirror and see what happens versus like doing really well into almost everything
Trying to
else.
beat Digimon's still such a weird game to where like you can't really it's hard to like play against the meta sometimes because it's like yeah you can try to play the deck that beats the most represented deck in the format, but there's a good chance you don't see that deck for a good bit, and then do you just lose into everything else and just have a really awful time. It's tough. But that being said, we're probably just gonna sit around and wait for round 2 to go. If you need a drink and if you need to get up, go ahead. Just let some chat comments pile up and we can yap about them.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, pairings are. Yeah, I guess some people are still in round. There's like one table left, so
Mm-hmm.
this is for them. We'll just wait for them. Tessero won his first round. Saw
Tessero in
him
their
been
first
playing here,
round.
so
Mm-hmm.
excited to see how everything else goes. I saw something in chat that I wanted to look up. Whatever. Oh yeah, the Sakuyamon structure deck in December.
Oh right, I
Is it
forgot
gonna
about
be
that.
Rika Sakuyamon or the Amy's? I actually don't know. I'd imagine it's probably Rika's. Actually, I don't know.
I think
That's a
it
good question.
it is a good question, but I think it's gonna be Rika because, and the only reason I think that is because they specifically named it after the starter deck is called like Amethyst something something something, but that's very specifically Sakuyamon's attack. And I think if like I feel like that the you know what I'm saying, like I feel like the new line we only know Renamon and like the new Kyubimon's not even called Kyubimon, right? It's like a completely different Digimon. So or name
Yeah,
wise. So
and also the only advanced structure decks we've gotten are the Rapidmon and Beels, right?
yeah, the season 3 guys, yeah.
And
So
so yeah, they're all from the same season. So maybe that's the idea with the starter decks. I don't actually know, but yeah, I feel like it's probably more likely to be like the old Sakuya,
mhm.
which I think would be really funny considering how Sakuya right now is like a very strong deck, and they're getting a new advanced. I think like Bandai just weren't expecting the deck to be this good, so they're like
Yeah.
ahead of time preparing to print this, and then they dropped and like, well, kind of looks like those the deck's already good enough as it is.
Rest in peace. Yeah. No, it's I know that was such a community moment for everybody being like, "What do you mean this deck is getting stronger? Why?" I still think it's gonna be like they're probably gonna. I think the current Sakuyamon has enough to it that the advanced deck is just gonna be a pivot. They're gonna pivot to something new. Would be my best
Yeah.
guess. Or they could use it as a chance to just reprint a lot of these good plugins we've had for a while now. Like I know Pause is still kind of pricey, and things like that.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what they do, but I'd imagine they'd like have to do a ban list or something. But I guess we'll see. I don't even know
Honestly,
what
though,
the deck could want.
yeah,
Like, I feel like it's already in such a good spot. I don't know what else you could even want aside from like a more dedicated, like a dedicated scramble or something.
dedicated scramble. Maybe like there's like a level 7 Sakuyamon that could be used or something. Like they could always
Oh
make
yeah,
something
someone
up.
said that in chat too. Yeah, that could be something too. And then that way
Um,
they can like ban like Ruin Vault or something, and
mm-hmm.
then give the deck an intended line.
Yeah, that could be cool. Or I don't know. I don't know what they could do. That also gets me thinking of like, um, that gets me thinking like, what could they do? Like, what else could be on this ban list? If because I feel like one's coming. There's like almost no shot. One's not coming. I feel like it's
Yeah, the
about
format
time.
is in such a rough spot. I'd really hope that they'd be getting one ready for at least post Nats.
Post nats, yeah, that's what I'm telling people too. And but like, what would realistically after Growl Loop? I guess it's like you got to hit Royal Knight some way. What would you even hit in
Yeah, I
Royal
think
Knights?
Royal Knight. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like I'm always like, yeah, I think a Royal Knight hit would be good, but I really don't know what you would actually hit from that
Like
deck
Last
because it's like
Guardian, like that's
that deck is like so many pieces that just like
mm-hmm,
work well.
that make it good,
Like it's
right?
like
Yeah.
aside from like Omni X or like just hitting like Yggdrasil or Omni, it's
Mm-hmm.
just like nothing else is like that impactful. And I don't know if
Right.
they'd hit the Omni X or anything.
I don't think they'd hit. That's why I'm thinking like it's got to be like Last Guardian. They could hit maybe Omeka because like Omeka Kingdrasil by themselves gatekeep so many decks. Like the reason like I'm a big believer of like the reason Fenrir doesn't exist right now is because of Royal Knights existing. Like the decks like Fenrir have zero out to Omekamon. And
In
it's
the micro combo, yeah.
Purge. You think Purge? They could potentially hit Purge. I could see that maybe. Um, I've just
You know,
never.
there's like a lot of
Mm-hmm.
different things, but I really don't know what exactly to go for. But I definitely think a Royal Knights hit. I definitely like to see a Ruin Mode hit for sure, and
Mm-hmm.
then probably something else for Sakuya. I think a lot of people have been saying like maybe either like a ban or like a choice restrictive like with scrambles because I feel like scramble is
Oh.
what leads to a lot of like the really broken combos.
Mm-hmm. That's true for Sakuya specifically. Yeah.
I mean, I really don't know what else like aside. I think it's really those like the Growl Index and then Royal Knights and then Sakuya and then just kind of see how the meta develops from there.
That's fair. I
But
kind of agree with that.
yeah, I just really want to see what exactly to do because I think we desperately need a ban list here. But
On
also,
Royal
I was
Knights
talking to someone and they brought up a good point that like a ban list would be good, but just the general design
of the game right
shifting,
now.
like they have to like shift how they're designed. Yeah, it's like
Mm-hmm.
it's just getting too fast, right? Because it's like even if you ban like all these top decks, like I feel like the format like it'll definitely change for the better, but I don't know how much
If it gets
like it'll
solved.
really help like these weaker decks, yeah, get better. So I think it's really just like they just have to slow down how they're playing the game or how they're like designing the game,
No, I
like on top
agree.
of just like a ban list to fix their issues.
Yeah, I definitely don't. I still I'm always gonna be a big like I always bring it up, chat. I know you hate it every time I bring it up, but I'm a big rotation guy. I feel like if they commit to mentally designing for rotation, then potentially we'll see like a design shift to go along with it, right? Like if we start designing cards with the mindset that we do not have to account for all these old cards that exist anymore and we can be more focused on our game design, they can continuously create like a kind of like a curated format going forward, and that might help the game. I don't know if it would, but maybe. um But that's me. It looks like we got an Omnimon mirror, but at least this is actually going to be two different Omnimons. We got black base versus. Oh wait, no, is this? Yeah, it's
blue base.
Blue base. So gonna have to see why Marshmallow Ruffian here at the top of the screen has decided to go blue base, because I think that's the most unique version I've definitely seen. Black base has been talked about. Growlmon red base has definitely been talked about. So let's see.
Yeah, but it's interesting because they're both, neither is playing like the like Unker like blue, mainly blue build. They're both like playing like the CS stuff, which I think is pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see what happens here. The zombie deck is like actually really interesting. I played into like 2 when I was playing in Eagle's Nest on Monday, and that was pretty fun. Because like the deck is just like so different from what I was expecting. But I also felt like I kind of bullied them by just going ruin mode to deny their plays.
Yeah, ruin mode definitely shuts this deck down. They really rely on being able to go rookie into something. So if you stop the initial rookie, then like they're just cooked. I don't understand what rotation is. That's okay, Titana. I don't think it's the or Titania. It's I don't think it's the right time right now to go into a whole rotation rant. But I'm not, like, maybe someone else can explain, but I don't want to take up airtime on that right now. Also, some Brazilian hype for Morgana. Morgana, our bottom player, playing from Brazil, because we do allow South American people to play, and honestly, we just allow everybody to play. If you guys have the time and the entry fee, here at Eagle's Nest, we accept you all. So if you want to play and you can make the times, go ahead and play, man. Eagle, and then your next question is, what about shipping? We find a way. Eagle finds a way to make it work for both people. I was so many Galaxy and yeah, there was a ton of Galaxy and Omni on Monday. It was wild.
Yeah, I remember tuning into your stream. It was like there was either an Omni or a Galaxy on stream like every round.
It was every table. It was crazy. Like, let's see. I got some.
Yeah, I
DMs.
was really surprised. I think those 2 decks are also really popular right now in Asia. I think is what's seeing a lot of success over there.
What's having success in
I really
Asia?
don't know. Like Galaxy and Omni.
Oh,
like
I guess.
Decks, I think I've seen a lot of play over there.
Gotcha. I know. Like I mentioned it earlier today. There was a not Australia. Oh my God, Argentina. There was like an Argentina event. They don't get like normal Bandai regional, so they just kind of host their own events. And they had a lot of Omni at that event, like a lot of Omni. So Omni's getting popular in South America as well, it seems like, or at least Argentina.
Oh yeah, I think Omni is probably the like I don't. Well, I guess I don't know if it counts as like a new deck, but out of like BT22, it seemed like the most like playable thing. Aside from I guess Galaxy, but Galaxy got like 3 cards versus Omni. I feel like got a whole bunch of support that was really good, like the new Omni, the Nokia, the new Searchers and stuff, and the new 6s are all very good.
I think this Omni, I think personally, the way I see the Omni deck right now is a lot of people are kind of baiting themselves with Alter S right now. I feel like a lot of people, maybe this is a hot, like maybe I'm missing the mark here, but like I feel like a lot of people lean in onto the Alter S stuff when the CS Omni is insane. I think that card is wild, and like the only reason you would need the Alter S is to maybe like be immune and go for game. Like I think people still live in the like magical Christmas land where I have 3 of these in my hand and I'm just gonna keep going and get like 3 checks or whatever, like that Christmas land. And I just don't think that's as realistic as just like how sick the CS Omni is.
Yeah, see, I think it's like, I think the Alter S is definitely good for like pushing for game, but the CS Omni is way better for like just controlling board. You have so much removal, and you have like you can decode both your 3s out, so you can like set up another play afterwards. So I think both are good, but yeah, I think if they go all in on Alter S with this build, it's like definitely not as good as like the like
at least the in between version
or Melga build, I guess.
I'd happily build Omni deck without Alter S, huh? Yeah, you'd also save yourself like what, $60, $90, $120 depending on how many copies right now. Jesus
oh my
Christ.
God.
I think it's a little under $30. At some point it hit 30, but I think we're going down now on that card.
Gee, that's definitely a lot. Let me see.
Um,
I have
for
TCG player open anyway.
The CS build that uses Cohen Sao for free evos alongside Ami is insane. That the CS mix might be a great place to be. What I think this Omni right now is just one of those decks that has so many avenues to explore right now, and it's just gonna take people to like actually try to break the mold and do like it's one thing to break the mold and then not perform with it. It's gonna take someone who not only breaks the mold with it, but also does well, right? Like I'm talking things like, you know, Hong Zero, first person to top an anything with adventure worldwide, right? And it's because he made like really strong choices in deck building where like no Angel Woman. That would have been crazy. Most people playing adventure to most people, like they was like, what do you mean? It evos for free. Nah. What about
Yeah,
CS?
what about CS Omni and Omni X as level 7 Galaxy? I think the CS Omni is really good in Galaxy because you naturally get the extra sources. So you can like easily get like multiple bot decks, and Omni X in general is just a really strong card.
I think the problem becomes like level 7s are always an awkward spot for you in Galaxy, right? And then on top of that, even though it's CS, it doesn't actually work with the protections that you get for the CS Lekismon and the Cressy, right?
Yeah.
Like they kind of get ignored.
Yeah, but at least your rookies are the right color for the decode. So that
Oh,
also
true.
works, which is pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to get 2 3s under, that works. But most of the time you get to at least decode a level 3, which is pretty good. So it just makes it a little more annoying to have to out this big level 7 and then also whatever you play off decode.
Yeah. I was only gonna have Omni Ace and BT22 on it. Yeah, I think both. I think that's a perfectly normal way to build the deck right now, Ryan. But again, not a great deck crafter by any same. I feel that. There's also the new loop decks that are using Apocalypse or Satan mode to just end the game as you steal and pass turn. How have you seen the loops that are happening? How real do you think those loops are?
I did see a new one with the Blue Tamer, like the Galaxy Blue Tamer,
Mm-hmm.
which I think that card also should probably get hit just as like it's not even like seeing play anymore. It's like just being used
To break things,
in
yeah.
like random loop decks, and it's like, well, what's the point of that?
Mm-hmm. I agree. I think
But
now
also
that you have
the new decks
Sayo,
that are using Apocalypse Satan mode, I actually haven't seen
I
this. I
haven't heard of
guess
that
oh, I
either.
guess
Yeah.
it's like with the new Galaxy stuff, you just like set up the loop and then Evo Apocalypse or Satan over the new Diana, and then you just keep burning until you win.
Yeah, I guess yeah, that's got to be it, right? Uh, there was a vid floating around for a blue tamer and leopard ace. Yeah, I've seen that one for sure.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it's just very strange. Like I'm surprised they choice restrict like a bunch of cards from the with the blue tamer. They just like keep printing new random stuff. And it's like, well, now there's another infinite loop.
Mm-hmm.
And it just keeps like making it worse and worse. So I don't know, we'll see. But yeah,
Now that you
hopefully.
have
Yeah,
Sayo
I kind
too,
of forgot
right?
that in my
Like you're
like.
good. Hmm?
Yeah, exactly. Like you definitely don't need the blue. Also, like I mean, a lot of people have been playing Pure Galaxy again, but like I mean, I don't think you need the blue tamer to make Pure Galaxy work.
I agree with that
It's just
too.
not that good of a card.
Mm-hmm. It's
So
cute.
I think I'd
Like
rather just
being able to go into what's his called Grace Nova on their turn is cute, but it's not by any means necessary.
yeah, definitely like the toolbox version more, but
Mm-hmm.
definitely more plausible to play now with like the promo Apollo and the new Diana and stuff. You have actual top end.
Mm-hmm. I agree. And now they have. I think the cool thing is their inheritables. The inheritable on that Diana is generic too. So like it's just unsuspend something, whatever you end up going into after the banana peel.
Yeah, that inherit is really funny to me because it's like it's just such a random. Well, okay, in the concept of Grace Nova, I get why, but it's like when I'm playing like the toolbox, it's just like I guess I'll take the free unsuspend. I don't think I'm gonna do anything with it, but it's there, so I might as well. It's just really funny. It's like such a random bonus effect that you get as well.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice. And also being an inherit too, like I'll just like Evo ruin and then unsuspend is like cool. I have an unsuspended rune mode, I guess. don't know what else I'm really doing here.
A bunch of chats
What's this?
happening.
This Omnimon mirror is like there's so many Gabus and Agus on one side and the other side. That Alteress setup. I guess they're scared of the Omni Ace.
I guess so. And now we're actually going to attack with Melga. We're gonna let that through. Not sure what proxy that is. It's I guess it's a tamer. Oh, it's Ty. It's Ty and Matt. Okay. It's a new copy of Ty.
Oh, okay.
How do we have 2 alt art Nokias but not a Ty? This pull rates are crazy. 3 alt art Nokia.
Okay, I think this person just forgot to get their Ty and Matt or something, or they're like in the mail. The alt art Nokias, but you don't have a regular copy of Ty and Matt.
That's crazy. That's too funny. I promise we're not bullying. I know Brazil has its struggles. It's just, come on, it's funny. It's just funny to see. Let's see what a bunch of chats happening. Everyone talking about how Close and Rocks are about to get their level 7 soon. Yeah, that's already exciting. I think Close is the one getting their next level 7 in EX10, so a lot of people are excited for that. Blue Tamer actually really good in Pure Galaxy IMO. Hard slamming Apollo for 7 feels pretty bad, even if it guarantees the DNA. And it also lets you play around your opponent's scramble. I think it'd be like with the Blue Tamer, like you can here's the thing. I think you could always come up with an argument as to why a card is good, but like you have to take a step back sometimes and be like, all right, there are some good things about this card, but there's a lot of bad things about this card, and realistically speaking, what is the damage being done here? And I don't think it's that much. I think it's okay to see that card go for the sake of like the greater good, essentially. Guillemon keeps
loops out of the meta. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they just don't have enough time to set up their loop.
That's true.
But also, I just think like the blue Sayo and Co has just caused enough problems and just not been like a good enough card. It's just like I really don't think a lot of people are missing out that much on if they just hit the card to just prevent these loops from happening.
Yeah. Also with
regards, and then they can also always just like print one later down the line anyway.
Yeah, true. Like something similar, but that like make it trait specific or something. I don't know. It's hard. It's gonna be a little hard because there's.
I think just make it end of turn instead of start of opponent's turn.
True. Oh,
and then
true.
You no longer have the infinite loop.
Yep.
Like once per turn, end of turn, then you're no. Because the problem is that they specifically made it, which I really don't get why they made it start of your opponent's turn instead of end of your turn. Like it really just. Like, I don't see what the, I guess it's because, like, the end text is, like, at the end of the turn, return the Digimon played by this effect to hand. So it's, like, it just sticks on their board for a turn, but, I don't know, aside from that, it just seems so unnecessary to have it stick around, or, like, start at the start of your opponent's turn, when they can just make it end of turn, then it's suddenly all the loops are just dead.
Yep. Dark Magician Girl with Rocks. They have a Sao, so they should just make a yellow Co. Oh yeah, definitely a yellow Co is coming. There's no doubt in my mind a yellow Co is coming. Or like what is it? Sao is blue purple, right? So yeah, just a red yellow Co. That's definitely gonna happen.
Yeah, I think it'd be really exciting, but I don't know when we'd get it because Co doesn't appear in Cyber Sleuth at all, right?
No, that's what I'm told. It's only Diana. So I'm thinking that potentially maybe we'll see maybe in Hacker's Memory just to complete the line they could do.
Yeah, just to have the second line.
Or in our Time Saver set, because I mean Apollo and Diana are Olympus 12. There's no reason they couldn't just like make us an Apollo line.
We got the promo. We got the promo Apollo like specifically buffs Olympus 12 decks.
Yep, exactly.
Then assume we'd get some more stuff there.
So I definitely, and it wouldn't be hard to just like give them the Night Fang, or was it Light Claw? Just give them the Light Claw trait anyway, right? Like it's just like, oh, this is the Olympus 12 Apollo, but it's got Night Claw, whatever, who cares? Or Light Fang, whatever.
Yeah, I also saw someone say that they could like, kind of as like a funny way of like printing the support in BT23 is if they made it like, support for like the fire deck, like you just add like the. Like
the flame tag,
like flame and trait or something, because it's like you can, and then you can print all those guys.
That's funny. I didn't think of that.
that could work too, but I don't know if that's what they actually do.
Well, we'll just have to see. I just think it's funny now that like Sao Sao is now canonically Nightclaw, so that makes Ko canonically Lightfang. I think that's funny to me.
Yeah.
They picked their sides officially. No more like cross effect, I guess, or cross colors for them. We might get it for Sao and Ko was meant to get around the protection boss monsters like Magna. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean,
I guess, but it's like I don't know. It's like such a niche interaction that I feel like
doing things on your opponent's turn is just risky, right? And that's why those loops are happening.
Yeah,
that's just fundamentally it, right? Even more Galaxy support. Where is my real Terriermon support? I don't know, brother. Ask Bandai. You guys, Bandai hasn't made a Terriermon, or not. That's not true. They have a Terriermon X, but there's no Rapid. There's no Rapid X. So GG.
Oh, we do have Rapid X.
Oh wait, no. You know what? We have. Oh my God, you're right. Like we don't have a Saint Gargo X, all right? Or a
Mega Gargo X.
Or a was it the level 4? What's his name? Gargo. It's Gargomon. Yeah, Gargomon X.
Yeah, Gargo.
Yeah, we don't have a real line for them. Sorry, guys. Also, Green's just been struggling. Like, if you're not Bloomlord, you've just been struggling as a Green player, and I'm sorry. Even Bugs has never really been that relevant. Oof.
Yeah, I mean, Green in general is just in a pretty rough spot. So.
On play, do we have the rookie from Marshmallow Ruffian? No. No rookie from Marshmallow Ruffian. Bandai didn't have Digimon products at their merch booth at Gen Con. Why would Bandai care about? Oh, no way. They didn't have Digimon merch? Oh, that's wild. Also, that's incredible that you decided to tune into the stream on your essential convention vacation. So I appreciate the love is not lost upon me. Thank you for that. Unfortunately, a lot of the X lines are just 1 or 2 guys. Yeah. I'm holding out for Lobo X one day, man. We don't have a good. I think Rapid X is good.
Make new ones. Well, I don't know if it's good anymore. It was definitely good when it like came out, but it's definitely lost.
It's definitely lost some of its teeth, yeah.
Its value.
But
it's definitely not like a terrible card.
I like Rapid X just because like it's not fair. It's not fair that Rapid X came out next to the behemoth of Magnamon X, right? Like. I still thought that card was fundamentally good.
Yeah, it was very good. It just, Magna.
Wasn't
Magna X is like the stronger big brother.
Yeah.
Even though you could like play both in the same deck, and a lot of people did that.
Yeah, I thought that was funny.
But Magna X is just a lot more generic, or like more generically good, I guess, than like Rapid X.
I'm currently working, and I'm just watching the stream on the side. Thank you for the company and answering the questions. Anytime, brother. That's what we do here. Like, I know, honestly, a lot of times people, I like, we do get flack here on the show sometimes about like, oh, you guys don't talk about the game enough. And I'm like, honestly, man, yeah, we don't talk about the game enough. But like, it's part of the fun. It's just like, this is a community event. We're hanging out. We're answering questions. You guys are a part of the show as much as we are, right? So like that's how I like to see it. I have the privilege of working for like Bandai officially sometimes for their events, and like you have to be very tight to the chest. You have to be very professional. So like I've been there. Like I know what it's like, and that is very much work. And I just can't have the stream be work too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're basically just here to yap while there's content in the background for people to watch.
And we can commentate on the game sometimes. Like it's just, and like the blue deck is definitely like it's been interesting so far. But I think Morgana won game 1, right? Actually don't know who won game 1. I was just answering chat the whole time.
I think the top player won. I think the bottom player just had like a bunch of rookies on the board.
Oh right, and then they swung and then didn't even have the ace. I remember that now. Yeah. The bottom player.
Also, someone said, which Melga did they pick up? Because if they picked up the CS Melga, then it is legal because it's a 1 Omnimon in text and 1 card with CS trait. So the new Melga does have the CS trait, so it would be a legal pickup. I didn't see which Melga they picked up. So
it wasn't CS. Oh, but what the Omni was the Omni CS? So you could say. Oh, Alter S. Sorry, it was Alter S. Never mind.
Let me go back on the stream and see.
All right, we're definitely too far past that now, though.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the. Oh yeah, that is the Alter S. I can't. I'm like alt art blind, kind of. So it's like if I see an alt art, I might not recognize what the card is.
No, same. I
Yeah,
have that struggle right now in
like
Gundam.
Alter S.
We've been doing Gundam here on our weekly tournaments now, and like I thought I knew all the cards. I was like, yeah, I know all the cards. I'm pretty good at this. And then all these arts come out, and I just don't know any of them. How many times can you explain Omni Galaxy combos before your mouth is dry? Yeah, exactly, exactly, brother. That's another way to look at it. At least you're making the community stay on the stream. Yeah, exactly. That's how I see it. Botter player. Okay, wait, now we're talking about the Alter S mishap. Could have been a misplay, but grabbed BT17 by mistake, thinking it's 22. Yeah, I don't think it was malicious if they did it that way. They probably just saw Omni Melga. I can grab both, easy peasy. If that was
exactly.
So I'm not concerned in terms of a malicious tense, but you know, if it comes up again, we'll try to step in a little closer.
But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't happen again round 3. But we also didn't get a chance to see what the bottom player's hand was, so I think they definitely were grabbing the Melga, which would have been legal, and they were thinking between the Omni, the like Alter S and the Agu or something. So maybe they would have had it anyway if they were able to pick up the Melga, but again, not really sure.
Right, so people are mulliganing, not happy with their first hand. Speaking of Gundam, their events were entirely sold out. I couldn't even do a demo for a friend to score them the promo resource card. Yeah, I know there's sometimes like at Gen Con, like there's like a waitlist scenario where like some people just naturally don't show up, but Gundam is just such the hot topic right now that everybody's showing up to immediately play Gundam.
I think that really happens a lot with like new Bandai games is people love just like signing up for everything they can. I think I'm sure a lot of people are interested in playing it, but I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people are also there. It was just like, oh, like I can get like random exclusive promos and then sell them for
100%. The scalping situation is still very much alive in the TCG space right now. We're gonna see it. We expect to see it with Riftbound whenever that comes out. Expect to see it with, I mean, what other card games are out? We just had a wave of card games come out, but in terms of upcoming I think it's just Riftbound now that's an upcoming card game. But regardless, yeah, the scalping situations. Everyone's got like, it's just like everyone thinks it's gonna be One Piece again, and I don't think it's gonna be One Piece again. One Piece blew up for very specific reasons, I feel, and
yeah, I think One Piece is just so popular. That's why. Like I'm sure there's a lot of dedicated Gundam fans, but it's like I think One Piece has an appeal to a lot of people that aren't just playing the TCG versus like there's definitely appeal to people not playing the Gundam TCG, but it just won't be as popular as One Piece.
But I feel like One Piece's success is also like it's so many different things too. It's like it's a good game. Like foundationally, One Piece is great. So it leads into all this other stuff like Yu-Gi-Oh is not doing so hot. Like there's always a conversation about, oh, Yu-Gi-Oh is dying, product sucks, tournament pricing sucks, and then they're all like, what are they doing? All those players are looking at like, damn, One Piece is looking kind of nice over there. Digimon, when One Piece came out, Digimon was not in a great spot. We were BT11, everyone was like really hated that format for the most part, and then everyone's like, oh look, One Piece is over there, kind of fun. There's a lot.
I remember when because when One Piece first came out, like my local scene like basically died pretty much when like at least for a little bit when One Piece dropped because people were like, yeah, the game is not fun.
Yep.
Eventually we got like recently our locals like finally got like newer people coming back, so now it's doing pretty good. But
yeah, my locals too. We took a hit, and now it feels like we're recovering right now, even though the meta feels kind of stale. Like I don't want to say stale, it's just like the meta's not in a perfect space, but like my locals still feels like we got new people. We're getting plenty of people coming up, and like the blood is flowing. But yeah, looks like One Piece is arguably one of the largest fan IP products on the planet. That's fair. Yu-Gi-Oh players are always leaving for Digi or One Piece. LMAO. Yeah, exactly. Yu-Gi-Oh just seems to like it got super fast. and I feel like Digimon is following suit. It does feel like a lot of like that's just par for the course. I'm still okay with Digimon's speed. Like if there's a world where Digimon becomes like Dragon Ball Masters, I'll be very happy. So we'll just have to see if the mechanics allow it, or I potentially see eventually Digimon needing to do like a master rule change, like and then introduce something really drastic, like an extra deck, or maybe more security, or a different way to handle security, like something that fundamentally changes the rule set. I definitely see happening to Digimon eventually.
Yeah, I think that'd be good because it's like, I mean, it's kind of natural that, as newer cards come out, they want to keep making cards like stronger and eventually it just gets very fast. But I think, yeah, like mentioned before, just something with the design needs to change because like the game is just getting too fast. Like a lot of people are like saying, I don't think it's like quite there yet, but a lot of people are like, yeah, now it just feels like, we're getting closer and closer to like Yu-Gi-Oh levels of like how fast games end and like how combo heavy it is and stuff.
Yeah.
Definitely like if they fix something from the design spot to make that not the case.
Yeah, I can agree with that. And like I said, I think it could be like a master rule to change it. Like maybe we start with 10 security now or something. Like who knows? Like you never know. Something's possible. And like, I mean, the rules can change. Just rules as written can change. Oh, you start with 7 cards instead. Oh, you get a raising hat every time. I don't know. Something weird.
Yeah, someone brought up when Row Knights can ulti turn on their third or fourth turn. That's insane. Yeah, it's like it feels like a lot of their strategy when it comes to buffing old decks is like, okay, what if we just made it faster? Yep. And so then it just like sometimes it's like, well, it doesn't work anyway, and then it flops, or it's just like, well, now that's just like the new norm.
Yep, that's the new speed of the game.
Doing that over and over again. It's just like, yeah, the game is like basically decided like turn 3, turn 4, even if it's not like exactly lethal, it's like your opponent can't answer the board and now they're stuck.
It's effectively lethal. I think a lot. That's what I hate. Like I had this huge argument in like back in, I don't remember which format it was. It was to the point where like one of our NA champions even was like, I think you're off base, and I'm like, I don't think I am, but I don't know. And it was basically my argument was like there are like I have a dislike for 7 Demon Lords, and I tell people all the time, 7 Demon Lords is a deck where you have lost by turn 3, but you still have to play up until turn 7 or 8. But you've effectively lost. You just either can't accept it or you don't know it.
Yeah.
And that was my problem with like, because a lot of people would be like, oh, I don't like Melga OTK, and I was like, well, if you've effectively lost by turn 3, it's the same as losing to Melga turn 3. You just I guess you feel better because you get to play cards erroneously for a couple turns. You know what I mean? Like there's
yeah.
And so like I don't know. That's just how I look at things sometimes. But let's see what else have people.
Also like stuff like Anubis. Like a lot of times there's like pass on the Anubis, but and on like 4 bodies. So it's like, yeah, technically you're not dead that turn, but like you're not responding to this.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you've effectively lost
next turn anyway.
Or when what Domini has the double Angelomon set up on you, and you're playing a deck that doesn't have like doesn't have DP reduction or D-Digivolve, right? You've effectively lost. You just need to wait 2 more turns to actually see it happen. We do go into CS Omnimon, which is cool. Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
No, go ahead.
Oh yeah, it's like also like with Royal Knights, there's like the new Mecha where it's like some decks just like can't interact with it, so it's just like you might have the advantage, but you're essentially just playing until you hit the Omega, combo, can't really do anything about it, and then they just like counter you with the Omni play.
Yep, exactly. All right, and when Royal Knights can limit trainings and scrambles. I don't think limiting trainings and scrambles is the problem, I guess. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I think.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like it's kind of weird because I get why people would vouch for because I mean, no, it's not fun when your opponent's playing 8 boost training and they just go boost training for the first 2 turns and then just set up everything afterwards. But I don't know. I don't think they're necessarily the issue. I think the problem is the decks that just promote that strategy where it's you don't have to do anything on the board until you hit your combo that just kills your opponent anyway, right? So it's I think trainings and scrambles are generally good design. Just the issue comes from the actual decks themselves, where it's yeah, I mean, I could promote here and do some stuff, but it's like, why would I do that when I'm like one card away from my just like guaranteed OTK line? So it's
Yeah.
like really hard to argue for limiting the trainings and scrambles when that's just not what
Hmm.
the issue is yet. Although definitely down the line, I could see them becoming an issue. Specifically, scramble, I think is like I like the card, but also it feels like a lot of the time, instead of it being like a comeback slash like recovery play, it's more just a very aggressive card because it's like, well, now you get an extra memory, but also if your opponent clears your board, you can immediately answer them and keep pushing your advantage. So I don't know. I wouldn't. I think just like down the line we might see something, but I think right now it might be okay for a bit. Titamon TS deck is a pretty good Dark Horse deck. You gain multiple bodies with block retaliation. You mean the DM stuff with the Titamon, the one from EX9? Because I know that card is actually pretty solid. I've seen a lot of people playing that with all the DM stuff, but I haven't seen anything about a CS Titamon deck. That'd be interested to hear about that. Because I think that any new decks are always unique in what they do. And yeah, friends get upset with me for scooping at times, but like I know when I can't respond to certain states, so I don't want to drag it out. Would rather just go to the next game. Yeah, I vouch for that a lot. Where it's just like you have to know when to scoop up a game, which always feels weird in Digimon because like technically security can always bail you out, but it's like yeah. So I mean, sometimes you just know it's like yeah, like even if I had 5 security bombs, like it's not enough to get me back into this game.
Hmm.
So I definitely agree with that. Where it's like you just have to know when to scoop sometimes.
Helps with your time situation too.
Yeah. Also, looks like one of the top Omnimon players, has been comboing off for a bit now.
Yeah. And
We'll
they cleared
see.
security but couldn't go for game. All right, I'm
Yeah,
doing
so
some tech on the side, so I appreciate you entertaining chat for the record.
oh yeah, no worries. We'll see what the Omnimon deck is able to do, or the bottom one, I guess, but it's not looking too good. So just keep answering chat's questions in the meantime. I'm so surprised we didn't get Ebamon for DM version 2, but got Shinmonze. I honestly know nothing about the the DM stuff, so I don't know, but I think the DM stuff is pretty interesting. It's just weirdly incoherent aside from like the Chimera stuff, I guess, because it's like I don't know. It would have been nice if the versions were more mergeable, but them
Yeah,
all being kind of stuck together,
I really don't like
them all
that
being like stuck into
they're.
their own things is really annoying.
I really hate that yeah, like they're so insular or like what's the xenophobic to each other. Like they'll always say like, oh, I can digivolve on a DM, but like, oh, I only get this bonus effect if it's exactly a 4 or like version 4 or whatever. And I'm like, ugh, but like the whole
Yeah,
point of the deck was to be like this pile of stuff together. Why are we limiting it? And it's just like, ugh. And like at that point
that's one of
you.
my issues with the Appmon deck too.
Mhm.
Is like it would have been so cool if you could like toolbox all your Appmon stuff, but it's like they're so dedicated to being lore accurate that it just makes it more cringe to play because your options are way more
Mhm.
limited.
No, I agree. And like someone in chat said, like DM version 2 only has Crest Guru as a mega, which is an ace,
Yeah.
which is rough.
I mean, I think don't like all of the DM decks have like their top end is like just aces.
Uh,
I don't even know if we
uh
got anything that like wasn't I guess
Machine,
I can look it up. Oh, I guess yeah,
machine.
machine.
But are you
But
High Andro? Is High Andro an ace?
high end is an ace.
Oh, okay.
Version 1 has Blitzgray Ace, version 2 has Crest Ace, version 3 has uh nothing. I'm
Shin
just looking through
Manzai?
all
Is that
the
the Shin Manzai?
stuff. Oh yeah, that might have been like the new one. But yeah, Titamon and Hyandra are both aces. So yeah, no, that it's weird because it's like having your only top end be aces just feels so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, oh, like I mean they're pretty good, but then it's like if your only top end is ace, you can't ever choose to go into something else to not risk getting
Mm-hmm.
punished by overflow.
Yeah, that's how I feel
Andro
about.
for 3, Shin is version 1, Raiden is V5. Okay.
Yeah, let's
I
see
see,
what
I see.
let's go to
Oh,
table
what's up, Momin? Like, is that
4.
D armor?
Ooh, this is a really pretty playmat here at Table 4. I hope you guys enjoy that one.
Let's see what's happening here. What? I can't tell what that is.
It's cool looking. It's like eyes and a mouth or something. I really don't know.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what it is. I really cannot tell, but Diaboro versus I think this is Chimera.
It's going to be a DM something. It looks like we are DM2 on the bottom end. Because I see the white border on the Digibubble. So that definitely is a Sunomon. So we're trying to use the Sunomon engine in some way. And then just kind of... We got the smorgasbord of 5. Like, we have the Angemon. Vegemon, I think, is DM4. Because it's part of the new DM wave we got in 22. But they, for some reason, didn't give them the borders. Which, weird, but whatever.
Yeah, we'll see. I've seen a lot of people talking about this Chimera deck because it seems pretty neat as like a kind of toolboxy deck. It's like the only real way you're getting to play multiple versions together. But I don't know, we'll see what happens here. But the guy also has 4 cards in his hand, which is kind of scary. So let's see what's happening here. But Diaboro put him to 0 security while he's at 5, so it kind of looks like he's on the back foot. But we'll see what's happening here. I also really like the tokens that the Diaboro player has. Tiny little tokens there.
Oh, yeah, nice. They are kind of cool. Little side. I don't know how I feel about those. Like, fun, like maybe on webcam. Like maybe in person they're not as bad, but I feel like in webcam they've been a little small. Could potentially come up with problems.
Yeah, I could see that for sure.
But like how do you feel? Like... Have you practiced against the new Diaboro stuff at all? I think it's okay.
I have not, but it seems, I don't know, it seems pretty decent. I don't know, like, what, I think the biggest disappointment was the new errata not being super, super great with the deck. Like, it gives you a redirect, but I think a lot of people are just hoping for a memory tamer that also spawn tokens.
I think people are just happy with a second errata. Like, I think that's big, too.
Yeah,
like, just like
it gives you something to, it just gives you a free play tamer, so it's always strong to have. But I think the new Diaboro stuff is, like, pretty decent, but I don't know. I'm not huge on Diaboro, so I'm not sure if it's good or not. But I mean, giving any deck protection is always good.
Yeah, for sure.
So I can't imagine. I can't imagine it's too bad.
No, I agree. I think can technically use the new Hagurumon because like the new Diaboro line is CS, so you can maybe fit in that new Hagurumon to like banana peel some things here and there. I don't know.
Yeah, I did see some people playing like a more CS focused build with the Diaboro stuff with like Leopard Ace and stuff. That was pretty interesting because you could play like the CS low end,
and you have all the fodder anyway to trigger Leopard. I like that.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like easy way to get the memory and stuff. That's pretty cool.
That is not bad at all.
But I don't know how good it is. I just don't have a lot of faith in most CS build decks like CS decks right now.
They just feel that like they just feel like they don't work together like they should.
Yeah.
There's a lot of steps that like strange. It feels like they struggle for sure to like actually be fluid. Like honestly though, like I think I had this whole conversation with Marshmallow Ruffian the other day, and Michael Iafrate was what was it? I'm sorry. How in the world are we still printing level 4s that say like, oh, play a tamer if you have 1 or less tamers or something, and still allow a Restordramon to exist? Like, I mean, I think like the difference between those two like is insane. Like, I still don't fully understand that. Like, even Adventure,
that's
like,
fair, but I think the biggest thing is like Hunters is a deck that I guess maybe for Adventure it's more fair, but it's like with Hunters, like your deck basically like literally just scales based off of how many tamers you have.
It doesn't work
so
without
if you
them.
give them like the 1 or less requirement, like past like turn 3, like you're just stuck hard slamming all these tamers, so you lose out on a lot of value versus like these other decks most of the time are okay with not having to free play stuff. And like Adventure I think maybe has that issue, but also not really, because I think like the tamers provide enough value and like you're able to work off of hard slamming stuff.
Yeah.
I guess that's a big thing is like hunters, they can
You
hard
need to
slam
get to
stuff too,
3
but they also
though.
need to evo up. Yeah, they want to evo up the line most of the time anyway.
Yeah.
Versus like
with Adventure you only need 3 colors on board.
Slamming a 5 or something. Yeah. So I think it's
Uh.
very deck dependent. But yeah, I'm not too surprised on that. But one thing, I don't remember if I talked about it before, although this set doesn't really have that issue. It's just like decks having really generic inheritables. Oh, actually, you know what? No, this set did have the issue. The Kuwaga and the Okua printing another version of the inheritable that's the green bug inheritable of all turns when you delete a Digimon in battle, gain a memory.
Yeah.
Like, we really can't. We have nothing better.
We have nothing new for this. Or like, what's the other one? Like the other popular one, the level 5 inheritable. Oh, when you delete a Digimon in battle and survive, trash
Burn
the top
one.
security. Like, or like we need to get a little more creative with this stuff. Like we need to get like that is still one of Tyrant Kabuteri's issues is that like they only have the one.
It's so vanilla effects. Like it's so many vanilla effects. It's like the deck is cool, but it's like you go into Tyrant and then now you just have like a bunch of like cards with 2 lines of text, and it's like okay, I guess.
Or like because they like
really
Tyrant needs another Meta Life Kuwagamon, right? Like it's either for them a Tyrant just loses because you just go around their big body if you don't have Izzy's and the inheritable to redirect, right? The meta, I think it's Meta Life Kabuteri that does it.
Yeah.
So like you're digging your whole deck for a tamer you can't play for free and a level 5 that you won't always have. It's just like, oh god dang it.
Yeah. Also, someone pointed out like Rise Gray only has like +1.
Yeah.
Which is also pretty lame. Then there's like the Gargo, Toga, and Gardromon, which are just like generic DP inherits. Which is also just like pretty lame. Like there's some like obviously the CS rookies have really cool inherits.
Right, the banana peeling. But like the banana peeling is like less efficient because you're not getting memory. The draw card is cute, but like realistically speaking, like what made Sun and Moon so good is the memory efficiency. So you were just kind of worse Sun and Moon with this idea.
Yeah. Which I think they realized that, and they're like trying to stray away from it, considering they gave the new Lunamon just the draw 1. Well, and they realized like, oh yeah, maybe gaining 2 memory off a rookie effect is like very strong.
Well, with Sun and Moon, I kind of get it because it's like you already have 8 copies of this effect. Do we really need 10 to 12 copies of the effect? Like at least like add some utility to it. So I can feel that for specifically the Luna. But like it's the other 3, I'm just like, man, you couldn't even at least made one of them like a memory gain or something. But
yeah. Also, I don't know how YouTube works, but you should ban this Donkey Nog guy from chat saying that CS Alphamon should have been a global 5K.
I don't know about that. No.
That's hateful.
That would have been wild.
That's too much. Because it's like it especially if it wasn't once per turn, so you can just like Evo swing twice, minus 15k the board. Like,
unsuspend because of Oreo, do it again. Yeah. How is Alphamon doing with that? I still felt like when I read that new Alphamon, I was like, this has gotta be good for that classic BT9 variant, right? Like they specifically worded it in a way where like original Alphamon would just kind of like that card.
Yeah, I don't think I've actually seen any like alpha builds with it. I don't know, it's like it's not bad, but it's so much line of text to basically just be like unsuspend and gain DP.
Right, that's fair.
And it's just like it's a good card, but I don't know if it would be enough to like bring alpha back as a deck unless they had like Doru Gray at 4 maybe.
You think like, Doru Gray's enough to bring that card back? I feel like I don't know. Like as much as I want Doru Gray stay on, like I don't know. I'm a spiteful person. I like some cards just can stay on the ban list. But like I don't think like Doru Gray's the answer to their solutions. It just means like sometimes they can OTK, right? Like that.
Yeah. It just turns them into an OTK deck, which I've like had this joke with a couple of friends where the way Bandai loves to buff old decks is giving them protection / immunity on suspend and like security trashing or security attack +1 in some form. And like you see that, I don't know how far back you'd have to look, but a lot of new decks are literally just like, yeah, let's give them protection and or unsuspend and then see what happens. Like O-Force, they're like, okay, let's give him protection. Diaboro, they're like, okay, let's give him protection. I don't know what else this set.
I mean, they're also
got.
giving,
I guess,
like, to your point too, right? Like, it's the same thing as, like, so many cards now just say, when digivolving, blah, 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 then can attack.
yeah, that too is just like you could just cut out that last line. We really don't need that. But
Yeah.
that just kind of contributes to like one of like the issues with the format right now, I guess, is like if you don't immediately get value out of your level 6, it's
You're
just
dead.
like not good enough. Yeah.
Sakuya gets a minus 15k. Like, but we're trying to we're trying to remove that. We're trying to not have that happen anymore. We don't need. The answer isn't more of it.
Yeah, the answer isn't give everyone
minus 15k.
The answer is remove it completely.
Oh my god. Registering cards, so old that Bandai TCG doesn't even card images in the deck editor. Oh really? That's funny. I know I didn't really finish any real sentences there, but that's funny that the TCG Plus app doesn't actually have all the images of every card.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Galaxy also
got protection. Yeah,
it's at least trait-based protection, so it's not like we're not seeing like Hexplow with protection, which is nice.
I mean, it's basically just like the old like BT9 Greymon protection, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely don't think the deck needed it.
Nah,
but so I wouldn't say I'm a fan of them adding it, but it's definitely not the worst we've seen, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it is just funny that a lot of times they'll just make decks better by giving them either faster kill pressure or make it harder to get rid of their stack. Most of BT1, BT3 is mostly devoid of Bandai. Wait, what are you even playing from BT1 to BT3? That's
Diaboro stuff, I think they said earlier.
Oh.
There's a couple.
Oh yeah, someone registering Diaboro for. Oh, you know what? That's fair. That's really funny.
Yeah, there are a couple BT2 cards they still use.
How far the Diaboro support spans.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild. That's still in this.
I remember.
Age, there's still decks that use BT1 cards.
I still remember. I still have it in my binder. The original the original black Diaboromon promo. That was like $100 at one point, and that was my
the like 60 attack +1 for each Diaboro.
Mm-hmm. That was my poster child for so long. Of like, I would always tell people, it's just like, just because TCG player says a card's worth something doesn't mean it's actually worth that much. I have this Diaboro. Yeah. You can check $100 right now if you want this card, but no one's buying this card. No one wants this card. It was such a weird existence to live in. Looks like we did go to time, but we got one more game to go. Like, both these players are like in a crazy grind, it seems like.
Yeah, going in a. Well, actually, I can't tell if they.
Or maybe they are done.
Finish or not.
They might. Yeah, they might just be done. We'll see. But
I mean, the guy looks like he's sitting up for game 3, but in time in the round, there's just no way you're actually completing a best of 3.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But that being said, what do I got here? I got, we just got some sellouts out here. You guys, this is the wrong sellout. Oh no, that's embarrassing. Oh, we'll fix it. We'll fix it. I promise. This one, there we go. This is the Eagle's Nest weekly webcam tournament series every Monday at 7:30, and today is the Thursday 8 p.m. We do this show twice a week, every week for the Digimon card game, and if you guys are happy to be here, I'm glad. Because that means you're entertained by at least us, so that's always fun. So that being said, was I supposed to? There was something else. Oh, I never got the slide. This Saturday is a case tournament on Questionable Plays YouTube channel. I didn't manage to get a slide for it, but that's happening. So I do have a slide. Oh, I'm just failing at everything. Let me see if I can get that for you guys. But here's a couple of the slides. Become a channel member. And yeah, that's it. It's $2. Helps me out. Helps me do what I need to do. I gotta get rid of 2 of these slides. Sorry for the flashing. But there we go. One last flash, and then we can go through all these slides. Become a channel member. Here's the weekly webcam schedule for other webcam tournaments. I know actually recently found out there's a TCGO weekly tournament series that happens on Limitless every now and then. I forget who the host of that was, but that's definitely, if you guys are interested in a DCGO weekly webcam tournament series, like definitely look them up. It's on Limitless. I am just hesitant to advertise DCGO too often or too much. It's definitely,
That's fair.
it's just you guys get it. Like, I don't think I have to dive too deep into that. I love it though. I love it. My heart goes out to the team. Digipanda merch, use the link in the description below. Weekly webcam. I'm trying to do Riftbound. I'm just gonna pass on this. We're doing another event also August 16th. You guys did we did Puerto Rico versus South Texas months ago. This was, oh my god, this must have been like 6 years ago. And then were you part of you commentated the I guess the North American Hong Zero team versus Southeast Asia, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that was also a really fun event.
That was really fun.
Mm-hmm. So now here's the third of like some similar content. This time we got Puerto Rico versus New York, and our was it 2024 champ? No, this is our 2020. This is our 2023 NA champion is actually heading the team of New York. So it should be a fun watch. If you guys are interested, definitely come stop by. And then, like I said, this Saturday is a BT22 case tournament hosted by Questionable Plays at Rogue State Games in New Jersey. So if you guys are out there looking for more BT22 product, definitely take your way over there to New Jersey. And otherwise, just join the stream. It's going to be on YouTube this time. I've convinced Questionable Plays to actually go on YouTube, so it should be easier to find us, because it can be kind of tough on YouTube, or on Twitch rather. So yeah, Questionable Plays, YouTube, and yeah, I think we are. With that said, I don't think the next round has been paired just yet. Maybe it has been. I need to double check.
On Limitless, it's still not paired yet. It looks like there's like one more result that we're waiting for.
Okay, so I think is a good time to I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna take a lap. If you want to stay and entertain the chat, you can, but also feel free to get water, go to the restroom. I'm gonna leave them with a vampire on the screen, so they'll still hear you though. Don't worry about that. I'll be back.
All right, yeah, just look through chat, I guess. Let's see. So sad about all the Gundam demos being sold out because we can't get close to the Gundam area, so we have been trying to find a way to say it. Oh yeah, I think Gundam right now is just like the next big Bandai game, and it feels like a lot of people are just trying to get onto the next Bandai game. I think it's like One Piece and Digimon. I guess to an extent, at the very start, you could definitely make a lot of money off of just like flipping cards early, so people might just be looking for that. But yeah, hopefully Gundam doesn't run into issues, but I feel like this is just like par for the course for any Bandai game recently. Like Digimon, One Piece. I guess I don't know if Union Arena had this issue when it first dropped, but they do love to make that happen. Make it really hard to find stuff early on. Let's see, LFNC did need protection. It's just the deck has been so abused by Toolbox and everything else. Yeah, which is also why I like that the new protection they made specifically just trait locked to the new stuff, or not the new stuff, but like the trait in general. So obviously you can still run the Toolbox stuff, but you do miss out on having the protection, which I mean definitely comes up. You know, you won't, since the new cards or like the Galaxy cards in general just aren't like floodgates or anything like Hex or Mirage. So it's not like it's too big of a problem of not being able to out it immediately, versus like if they gave just like generic protection, then you just have like a Hex or a Mirage sitting on board with protection. Just seems really annoying. So rare W from Bandai there to actually trade like the protection. Gundam is very much a mono IP, which won't maintain the same momentum for more than a year or two. Yeah, I mean, I honestly know like nothing about Gundam. When they first like announced that the game was coming out, I was surprised by how popular it was. Like I just didn't know anything about Gundam. But I think, I don't know. I mean, I'd be surprised if it flops as hard as like, you know, Battle Spirits did. So I'd imagine there's at least more people interested enough in Gundam to play the card game versus actually just like playing something like Battle Spirits. How good are puppets as format? That's a great question, Weenie Whistle. I don't know. I think they have a niche into Growloop is like all I've heard. I know nothing else about the deck, just that the new level 7 is funny looking and is literally just plus and boots. But aside from that, I know pretty much nothing about how good puppets is or isn't. We got invaded by Myotis. Yeah, I guess that's the vampire that Risu left on the screen. You get to see all this other stuff in the background. But supposed to be a solid A tier. Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's like I've only played into it with Galaxy myself, and that was a kind of a hard stomp, so I don't really know how good the deck is into other stuff. I just know that it's decent into Growloop, which makes it pretty relevant, I'd say. If you actually have a decent matchup to like something that's plaguing the format, then it might make it worth actually building and playing. Battlesphere started as a game that wasn't overly enjoyed in Japan. It was pretty much dead until Bandai turned it into IP soup like Union Arena is. Yeah, but I think isn't Battle Spirits still like very popular in Japan? Like obviously they tried to bring it over to the West twice and failed, but I was under the impression that Battle Spirits was actually pretty successful at in Japan, and then they kept trying to bring it over to replicate that success in the West, and it just never did. Um, IP soup is a funny term, but I'm excited for Union Arena. I don't know if Reese's talked about it at all, but I'm excited for all the possible IPs that might bring over. And someday, Battle Spirits ended in Japan. Really, I did not know that.
Battle Spirits ended in Japan? Really? Wasn't that like a 30-year-old game or something?
I thought that, yeah, I thought that was like one of the bigger card games in Japan specifically.
Yeah, like that doesn't sound right at all.
I'd have to look into it. I don't know. I have a friend who like from time to time posts like sales data from Japan of like TCGs and stuff to see like what's doing the best. And I know like Battle Spirits was always on like the top 10 there, but I don't know at this point how it's looking for them over there.
Yeah, I don't know. That sounds crazy to me. I'm just gonna stay here at Tessero's table versus Malloy. Looks like we got a Sun and Moon versus Omni, which is kind of expected.
Wait. Tessero playing Galaxy.
Yeah.
Interesting. I want to see what his list is afterwards. I didn't know he'd be playing Galaxy.
Yeah, it looks like we are on the Ruin mode, level 7.
Well, I mean that's the best card there.
Also, what about Union Arena's got you excited? Like, I'm still waiting for like that one anime that just like sucks me into that game, man.
Oh, well, right now I have a Black Clover deck built.
Ooh.
I know in the English side we're getting Kaiju number 8 in like January, I think, which is another one that I'm really excited for. But also they have like Dr. Stone and Blue Lock and Haikyuu, which are all shows that I really really like. So I'm just waiting for them to announce that they're coming over to the English side.
Feels like Blue Lock is for sure gonna happen eventually. Just because if you came to I don't know if you came to Orlando Nationals, but they had a whole like Blue Lock section and poster and everything. Like I'm surprised Blue Lock wasn't announced yet.
Yeah, I really want it to come out soon because yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite animes, and I really like to actually be able to play it. But until then, I've got like my Black Clover deck, and then hopefully Kaiju number 8 whenever that drops. Yeah, I also wasn't expecting them to like announce regionals and stuff. Other than the impression that like early on it would just be like a
casual kind of game,
like collector deck. But the regionals have me a lot more excited to like actually try and put the deck together, or like put decks together to actually play.
Yeah, I feel that. I think Union Arena has its own struggles of like I think rare battles are the stupidest thing ever personally, but that's just me.
Yeah, it's weird, but I guess it's like something unique that only, or not only, but I guess like something specifically like Union Arena would be able to do. But it is weird because like the rare battles are just like you only play with like one specific IP,
which is like if you show up, like it happened to me. I bought into like Code Geass literally just came out or something, and I built the Green Lancelot deck. I go to a local. I'm like, it's going to be on TCG Plus. Like, I'll sign up when I get there. It's not a big deal. I get there, and they're like, oh, by the way, it's Bleach Rare Battle Day. You can't play. I'm like, like, okay. Like, what? Or what?
Yeah, that really sucks for someone like new to the game who's just trying to find the locals, and then they're
Hmm.
just stuck there. Uh, they just like, you're just stuck there with a deck that you can't even play. I guess I didn't think about that. Yeah, that would really suck.
But other than
Um,
that, the game's fun. I also got yellow. I have the Integrity Knight Sword Art deck, and but I'm really just waiting. Like Union is a really cheap game. Like I got into both those decks very cheaply. Like I'm talking like
oh my God, yeah,
20 bucks, $30 or something. Like it's crazy.
yeah. I think my Black Clover deck was actually kind of expensive. It was like a hundred and something, but I also like, I mean, not bad at all
Oh
for
yeah,
like
yeah.
a
For a full
TCG deck.
50
But like,
cards or whatever, yeah, 100%.
yeah. Well, it wasn't even, it was like 70-ish cards. I also bought some extra stuff in case I wanted to
Oh, do the different builds and stuff,
like
or
just
like,
like yeah, like swap out cards. So that was like really surprising. And then I bought into the I forgot what the actual series is called, but like the like gun game they play in
oh,
Sword Art Online.
Gun Gale or something.
Yeah, Gun Gale. I bought into like the like Kirito and Shinon deck.
Oh,
And
that's
that was
fun.
like that plus like the BT22 cards I bought, which at the moment is like just the Galaxy stuff. It was like $80 or something, which is actually insane.
Yeah. No, for me, like, there's got to be like, if I like, it's either like Super Sentai if they ever do that, but Saint Seiya, or Saint Seiya and Hitman Reborn. Like, maybe I'm just a boomer, but like all three of those, if they ever did any of those, then I'd be sold on Union Arena. Also, Yu Yu Hakusho is announced for English, and I'm kind of excited about that one too. But like, we'll see.
Yeah, also they I don't know if you've read the manga, but Kagurabachi I think got announced for English, which I thought is really surprising because that show doesn't even have an anime yet. It's literally just the manga,
Oh
and it's
yeah,
already getting
that's
it,
like one.
it-
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
the like sword one.
Yeah, I feel like I've been like a silent hater of that thing because like every time like a chapter comes out, people are just like rabid foaming at the mouth, and I'm just like, you don't like it's one of those shows right now for me that like the fans are the reason I don't watch kind of thing. Like the fans are doing that show a disservice. So I just like maybe it is good. I'm not sure, but I have not read the manga at
I'm
all.
I'm kind of caught up. I might be like one or two chapters behind, but
Mhm.
I've been really enjoying it. It's just like
Mhm.
I mean, it's very like the story is really interesting, but also like the art and just the general like fights and stuff are also really cool to read through. So I'm excited to see whenever it gets an anime adaptation.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean it's probably gonna be the next big thing, right? It's that anime is probably just gonna like blast. I've seen the art panels too, and they do look the art is really well done. So if you guys haven't, I'm not recommending it to people. If you guys are hearing what he's saying and I'm like that sounds great, like I agree, it sounds cool as hell. Looks like Sun and Moon just cleaned this up real quick though. Like
Yeah, that was real fast.
the early Apollo into
The Gallant X for game.
so potentially a red base, like a red toolbox version, definitely.
Maybe, but I think there might just be like a couple one-odes because like
And we
in
just happen to see them.
I know like the old Galaxy list, yeah, like just has like the one Apollo, one Gallant, since Gallant
Hmm.
is like blue-red, so it
Yeah,
works over either one.
yeah,
So it might just be one of those cases where they happen to see like they're one of the early and just killed super quick.
yeah. Because Apollo's gross. I
Um,
still think like Apollo's probably like if Sun and Moon was a better deck, like as a full like originally, like Apollo is nuts. I still think like being able to do 3 checks turn 2 or something. Like I remember when I first like because I bought into Sun and Moon like day one when we were just in EX5 or I think it was.
EX5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting 10 like next month. That's crazy. But I bought into Sun and Moon and I was like, this deck's great. Like the problem is like you just you didn't have a third level 4 and you didn't have a third rookie to like really fill out your ratios.
Yeah.
Like I remember sitting there, I was playing like what's the rookie, the air quotes rookie for D Reaper where you like play it for 1, draw a card.
Oh,
Oh,
Searcher.
Searcher, yes, yes, yes. So I'd play Searcher because like you play it for 1, draw a card, promote Luna, pick it back up,
Oh
gain
yeah, and
2
then bounce
memory.
it back. Yeah.
But like now that like Sun and Moon has actually got some teeth to it, I definitely get why people are trying to play like a pure version because Apollo is just nasty. Like we saw it
Yeah, I
did
also
3
really like
checks
the
at
Apollo
17
with
or 16
yeah,
something.
I also really like the Apollo with the new Sayo because there's no like you get the end of attack or the like security check effect, and you always get the security attack. So you just evo into it for like 2 costs, which is really really
Yeah,
good.
you're not tripping on any like win attackings or something silly. Like you just actually get your full value of your card.
Yeah,
Uh,
very very solid.
I still remember counter OTKing a Takamika deck with Apollo into old Diana. Oh, true, because Diana can unsuspend. It's always been too hard to get the memory to pull that off, though, unfortunately. But if you made it work, makes sense.
We'll see what's happening here in this game too. I really like the new Mirai that like a lot of these CS decks are playing. It's a really cool card.
It's
Being able to like tag
strong.
out into any of your, or I guess not any, but like in this deck specifically, it would just be the Nokia.
The Nokia.
But it's like being
Maybe.
able to pay 3, dig a little bit, and then be able to free play the Tamer after. Seems
No,
so
I
good.
like it. I mean, I remember when it first got revealed. It does kind of suck that this was our only like Mastimon support because like Mirai's so important to the like Cyber Sleuth. Like maybe not the story, but like you talk to her a lot. So like the fact that like they didn't really give you like any other Mastimon support was kind of lame, but like she's a great card. She goes into Mastimon just fine. Free plays one of your more expensive Mirais that you want for the deck anyway, and it's like I've been telling people it's like a memory boost. Like that's think of it like a memory boost but for like your tamers, and the card is infinitely better if you like in that mindset because most of the Mirais don't have like a start of turn effect. It's usually like, oh, I digivolve and then you do something, or when you play something, do a thing. So you're gonna get full value out of all, regardless of which tamer you go into.
Yeah, it's really good. It's like obviously playing them like playing a 5 cost Tamer early feels real bad. But being able to like
Purple
play a
Human Beast.
card and also dig that sets up a free Tamer later is really good.
And
Especially
it
because
sets
I
up
don't think.
trash, which is something also Mastamon
Yeah,
does want too.
exactly. Yeah, it's very because it trashes like CS, but also any of like the Angel traits, right? So it just yeah, it slots right into Maste so well. Because that was one of the issues like early games, like you don't really have like either like open boost or like Gato or something, but like you don't really have any other good ways to dig. But now this card just like
Yeah, and the
does so
Gato is
much for
so
you.
rough, right? Because the Gato evils for 3 or hard play for 5, and like that's just neither of those are great opening turns.
Exactly. Like unless you like go Pata into it, that's really not what you want to see.
But we don't talk about Pata. This card's I don't know how that card's not banned. It's great.
Evil, evil card.
But Sun and Moon getting like to me, it's funny because we just said that like hard playing Pata turn 1 is like not great, but on the flip side, I feel like Sun and Moon, Luna in the back into hard play any of your searching level 4s, like it's like the best play in the deck. And so many.
Oh, it's so good. Especially if you go first. Like most decks are not answering that, so now you just get like so much value. Like you basically just gotta get an extra search.
2 free
Which
memory,
I know when
extra
I
search. It's gross. Like you're seeing it here. It's disgusting.
yeah, I know when I first picked up like the Galaxy Toolbox deck after it won Worlds. And so obviously we didn't have the new Lekis and stuff. And so I'd like be heavy on boosts and I'd choose to go second because like why I have so much stuff to set up, like the free tamer and stuff.
Yeah.
I like the Lunamon didn't feel super great early because it's like, yeah, I mean I could like promote early, but I'm not setting up a tamer, I'm not really threatening much. So I'm kind of sitting here. But now, like with all the new stuff, I just like in the current build I'm playing, I just completely cut boost and just
That
like
makes
all in on
sense.
the searchers because I go like if I go first and I slam down this guy, get a search, and then promote it, gain 2. I have like by cutting boost, I have more space for other stuff. And now if I promote immediately, I can go Lekis or new Lekis to play a tamer. And so now I'm like setting up a tamer and setting up a stack at the same time. So there's like so much value in one.
Reusing the same level 4 goes a long way in this deck. Like I said, like your level
It's
4
so
situation
good.
is like what makes or breaks the deck sometimes. I guess with the toolbox version now, like you can argue that like seeing your 6s is also a rough situation. But for the most part, like as when I remember the deck, I like the reasons I lost, I was sitting there like, damn, no level 4. Sucks to be me.
Yeah.
All right, so we do
I
trash
you have
and
the
then bottom
Yaga
deck.
new. I
Oof.
think. Yeah. I really like this new Diana card.
She's insane.
It really fixed my biggest issue with the deck was like you're like you mentioned before, the 6 is not being searchable. Like I remember sometimes I like my hand would be like nuts, and I'd have to like answer my opponent's board, and it's like, well, I can't I can't search any of my sixes, so I just have to hope I draw it, and it's like Evo like 4 times, don't
Search,
draw it, and
bottom
it's
deck
like end
on
a turn on a
search.
level 5. Yeah, it's like, well, now I'm just kind of stuck here.
Oh, so we had the
Oh,
ace
we
play,
see.
funny enough. Like, I wasn't expecting them to actually have the ace play here.
Yeah.
Funny enough, like, you can argue that there's a world where Diana, the Tessero here, just kind of guessed wrong. You know what I mean? Because they had
Yeah, I was gonna
Wargrave.
say like the odds that they had the Wargrave but not the Melga in hand, so if you like went for the other route,
Mm-hmm.
that's just like something you just never really know. Like unless you're like keeping hard track of like what they searched and stuff. Like
But
it's
this
just
early in
like
the
I'd have
game, I
to.
don't think it's realistic, right? Or maybe they could have just had both, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like that's that's pretty rough. The Omni Ace is so strong. I think someone mentioned it in chat earlier that we didn't really respond to, but it's like having the ace plus like miraculous plus now the aggro from like Alter S.
Mm-hmm.
Like it feels like Omni is kind of like a similar to like adventure where you have
Right.
like insane aggro tools and insane defensive tools. That is like so annoying to play into because it's like, well, I might randomly die,
Yeah.
but if I don't try and like kill them or clear their board, then I'm dead.
Gonna
But if
play
I try to clear their
the
board, then they just like clear my stuff.
Gonna play the worst searcher in the game. I don't know about you, but I hate these black search. Oh my god, they suck.
I have no experience playing the deck, but the only thing, or half the time when I see people talking about the deck, is like, oh my god, I wish I had a different searcher other than this like black Gabu.
It's
And
so
it's like,
bad because it puts it to the top. So you reveal the top, and if it's 3 bricks, you say to yourself,
you're just stuck
"Wonderful."
drawing those cards.
put it,
Yeah.
put it, put it to the top, brother. Oh, it's so bad.
Although I think for this this guy in particular, seeing double miraculous off the top, that's gotta feel pretty good.
Oh, true. That's that good. That's a really good point because we could now play the
Yeah,
miraculous we just drew off of our Digivolve in the back. We have the Gabu in trash or the
exactly.
Agu, or yeah, we have such a setup trash. Oh, never mind. All right, we're gonna do it
Or
this
just
way.
go stroke to one. I mean, yeah, I think because he should just have lethal next turn, right? So it's like you might as well
Yeah,
just limit resources as much as possible. I don't know what Tesla could actually do here to out this board because this is
yeah, no. Like with
on
no
one
raising
memory
in
with
the back,
absolutely
you're right.
nothing.
Ooh, what proxy is this? This
Oh,
must
that's the
be
new
this.
Sayo, I think.
Yeah, it must be the new Sayo.
Although, what is it? I feel like there's something written on there, but I can't tell what it is.
Yeah. Or it's like, I want to say it's the Sayo. It's got to be the Sayo. We just
It's
have
got to
really
be the
cool paper
Sayo.
for it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to read what it says, but I cannot read that. But
Mhm.
yeah, that
So,
probably is what it is. Let's see. I think Omni just goes for
play it
swings
the
for
safest
lethal here.
possible. Swing, trash the last one. Easy peasy. That one gets trashed, but it doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah. And then we'll go to game 3. Both decks
Kind of
winning the
popping off.
game like very quickly. Yeah. A lot
Yeah.
faster than I think you'd see for both of these decks. Not a lot of like I feel like both decks require a decent amount of setup
You think
before they get
Tessero
to their
misplayed
kill
by
turn, but
attacking? Like, do you, if you're Sun and Moon, you play Sun and Moon, do you attack there? You just got, they established both sixes, and you know, it's Omni, so they're always threatening ace potentially. Do you swing there? Like Tessero did?
I don't know, it's tough because it's like I feel like so early in the game you don't expect them to have it, especially after just committing 2 6s there.
Mm-hmm.
I think if I was in that spot, I probably would have also swung because it's
Okay.
like I don't know. It seems like so like I think in hindsight probably not, but
No, of course.
there's like no real way of knowing if they have the ace. And it's like I feel like for Tessero, like you're not doing much else anyway.
Right. That was your
Like
only
I guess you could
play,
just like keep
realistically.
yeah, you could just leave the Diana up. I guess maybe you could just like leave the Diana up because if all they have is a level 6,
Mm-hmm.
like no tamers or anything, then they're probably not setting up like another Omni. But I think they still had like the Mirai on board, so they could have gone like Mirai into Nokia, into a rookie, into like another DNA play, and then it's like you're still kind of stuck in that spot anyway.
That's fair.
So I think it might have just been like trying to get value out of the Diana stack and like
While we
force
had it.
them, especially now since there's other Omnis now. I think a lot of decks just might not like. They're definitely cutting down on the ace, so it's
Yeah.
like, okay, do they have like the low quantity of ace plus the right level 6 in hand on
Yeah.
like turn like 2 or whatever?
Yeah. It
So
was
I
pretty
definitely
early.
think
So
it's just
so you'd think
yeah,
you
I think it's
definitely just
just
swing and see
unfortunate.
if they have it, they have it. I can agree with that.
Yeah. because I was talking about it, but like this without like Apollo and stuff, like this deck really struggles to kill, or not like really struggles, but it's like
Clear
you're gonna
board?
take a while to set up kill because it's like outside of like Apollo and like Gallant X, like you're swinging for like one maybe two checks, and you can't really give Omni that time. So I think you want to really just like swing as often as you can,
Mhm.
force them to like have the answer, like just kind of force them to like keep answering you versus like getting their time to set up their stuff.
Right. I can agree with that. Oh, we're just
This
gonna
this game's
hard
not
play
looking.
the Nokia though. That's rough.
Oh,
Are we gonna play the Agu Gabu with it? I guess we're deciding
we're
potentially.
just gonna pass.
I think
Oh,
this makes sense. Definitely
there's
worth.
the.
Triple
Oh,
whiff.
that's bad.
What order do we want? It's got to be miraculous, right? We want miraculous for our next draw.
Probably. Yeah, I can't imagine what else you would want, but this is.
Or oh, we're gonna put the Gabu on top,
Or,
so we have the oh, that kind of reads to me like we don't have another rookie for oh, we're gonna do the Tamer. Oh, this is getting so
oh,
interesting.
I guess his line might be like draw the tamer first to play it out, and then draw the rookie so then he can evo and draw the miraculous. But yeah, and now I see what you mean by like you reveal three bricks, and now you're just stuck drawing those three
Yeah, that's
cards.
what I'm saying, dude. I hate these cards. They're so bad.
And also, Tesla not with the greatest start considering he started Luna or that Luna as his only rookie, and then had to
Hmm.
evo Galga.
Yeah,
But he had does he have Lekis and a red tamer? That would be very good, or even just like Sayo.
I think this is
Yeah, it
Sayo.
goes
I
for the
think we agreed
Sayo.
it might probably just be Sayo. That's a
So
Tessero business
yeah,
card right
I
then and
always
there.
I always hate opening this Luna specifically because it's like the draw is nice,
Oh
but
wait,
like
this is
early
Red
game.
Tamer. Oh, this is Red
Oh,
Tamer.
oh,
Okay.
he doesn't own all his copies of Red Tamer, I guess.
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean it makes sense. I've
just for
never
another
seen Tessero
Galga
build this deck
game
before,
memory.
so missing one doesn't
Yeah,
seem
I see.
impossible. Cressymon to
See the
freeze the
crest
Agu.
here.
Yeah.
Yep. And then Hexablaw is very good.
Oh,
Yeah.
goodbye Nokia. But we do already have our two Digimon on board. Oh, but it's a Gabu and an Agu. That's rough. But that we kind of give up
Yeah. I
on the
mean, also
protection though.
with
Go ahead.
yeah, but I think off of like the search you just saw, like the odds of him having of the Omni player having
Mm-hmm.
both sixes and an Omni to go into this turn,
Mm-hmm.
they're not going to draw in the next like three cards or whatever, and the odds of them already having it in hand at this point doesn't seem super high. So
Yeah, and they're only
I think it's probably fine.
their only play this turn is to play the Tamer and then draw the rookie that we know they have. Oh, I hate this searcher, dude. It's so bad.
I'm
Like,
surprised he didn't just promote the rookie, like knowing what your next couple cards are. And also, I don't think Tessero is interacting with the board very much with this Hex. Like, I guess he could go like Omni X or something, but
no, it's a Mirai. This is
oh, the
helpful.
Mirror, that's huge. Yeah, that could be a huge difference because that could turn into
Mm-hmm.
another Nokia and gives the Omni player a dig that I think he desperately needs.
Yeah. And it's draw too, right? It's not like it's a search, right? So we get to draw here, draw two. So now we get to we're past the gross start.
And yeah, we'll see. And then now we see, yep, the Sayo coming down.
Uncanny Girl.
So
That's
now
not the go
now
ahead.
Tessero just has like infinite resources to work with. That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
yeah. I think this is just Tessero gonna run away with this from now on. Uncanny Girl, laws. We have world stamp level fives, but no copies of the Tamer. Brother, we saw a one of the Morgana Kane having triple alt art Nokias, but not having a Matt and Ty. It was so funny. That's got to be the funniest one. Oh,
Yeah,
but they
that
don't
was
have
pretty funny.
EX9. Wait, oh my God. I forget. Brazil never got EX9 still. They're still waiting on their shipment of EX9. So
Wait,
that's,
what?
yeah, actually, no, now that I
Wow,
think
that's
about it.
insane.
Oh, that's why. Oh, that's so funny. I'm sorry. I know it
Wow.
sounds like bullying, but it's just
That's
funny.
wild that they still don't have EX9, but they
Hmm.
have BT22.
No, it's crazy. And
That's
honestly,
crazy.
there was a meme for a little bit here at Eagle's Nest that like the only like was the only supplier of EX9 for Brazil for like the longest time, as far as I know.
Wow, that's wild. Yeah, that's really funny. But also, I mean, really funny, but also really rough that they somehow don't have that yet.
Yeah.
Oh, we see another Black Abu search into putting a bunch of bricks on top again. Not really getting them any closer to the DNA, so that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I mean, Tessero might not win this turn. No, I think Tessero can win this turn. With the right cards, and that's the red tamer, right?
Three
So
security left. Yeah, I mean, just like an Omni X is like enough to guarantee it, but I think Tessero should definitely have the memory to also set up like a ruin mode play. Obviously, if he has it, which could be really good as well, because ruin mode is very strong into his Omni deck. I remember when I was playing into a couple Omni players, I would just go ruin and then just go like slam level 6 or pass. Because they can't really go for their DNA play anymore. So I think that's, if he can't go for the kill here, that's probably what he's aiming for. But we'll see.
All right,
Lek is here. That doesn't really do anything because he's already got the 2 tamers he wants on the board.
So we're just trying to climb. So maybe a level 5, like a Greymon to rest the Cressy. The new Cressy rests, or not rests, but freezes tamers too now, right? With the draw discard.
Yeah.
Also, that new level 5 draw discard helps you find your 6s so much faster now too, right?
Yeah, I remember when I first was looking through all the new cards, I was like, yeah, new Luna, Lekis, Diana are very good. New Sayo is like okay, but like not super crazy. And then the new Crest just doesn't seem that good. But after playing the deck, I definitely underrated like the Sayo and the Crest. Especially, I guess like the synergy the two have specifically is very, very strong.
Yeah, I agree.
Because like it makes the Crest basically 1 cost if you like use that, and then also the extra dig is really nice. And being able to stun tamers is very nice in the decks that play like a lot of tamers. Like especially like in this spot, like if you went like new Crest, stun the Tired Mat into like Hex bot deck the Mirai to answer both tamers would be really, really strong.
Yeah, that'd be nasty. The funny thing is we have this Sao active here, like on board, and like we have no trash. We have no trash set up to actually use it. Wisteria comes down.
With the boost.
Okay. Oh, there it is.
Crest. Oh, he could go. Yeah, now you can go like Red Tamer into new Crest. The cycle. And maybe dig into whatever he's looking for. Although I guess Ruin mode is
now
no longer possible.
Funny enough, like now you could like you said, you could do Red Tamer, but then the new Crest you can discard your level 6 with the new Crest, and
then
just,
go into that for cheap. But he can't keep turn on it because Diana will cost at least 1.
Right.
And so yeah, he might just be going for that just to choke to 1.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that seems pretty good too. And now he's got multiple layers of protection here with the Lekis and the Crests.
And the Hexblow, Floodgate.
Yep. And then, so we see... Yeah, so he's going to go for...
It's going to bottom deck.
Bot deck's that. And then see the last check. Is another... Oh, it's a time mat. Okay.
It's the BT17 one. This one's a little weaker, though, but at least it's potentially more memory we could use. And now we'll see if we have like
if Omni has an answer here.
Yeah. Wait, but we know what the draw was, so we know that, they don't have
we know
nothing.
Yeah. They're just stuck.
Are they even no War Gray? They needed a War Gray?
I was gonna say, they don't even have a War Gray either.
That blows. Like, I hate these. The black rookies suck. I don't want to, like, that's all I know. Oh my god, how much time we got? We got 20 minutes on the clock. That was 3 games too. Like they played this match pretty fast, considering that like decks can take it kind of slow.
They're both like relatively slower decks.
We can go.
Unfortunately, game 3 for the Omni player there though.
Where can we go? We can go to table 1. We have 3 undefeateds right now, so potentially this is the last round, but maybe we'll have one more.
Oh yeah, it all depends on whether or not.
It actually depends on if Morgana can win. So let's just watch Morgana then. Morgana, the person we were just bullying about tamers and their alt-art status.
Let's see. Yeah, see. Guess so they can find out who's gonna, or whether or not it's gonna be an extra round.
Yeah, so Morgana at the top here has to win.
Versus puppets.
This is an interesting. This is a matchup we haven't seen. I should have maybe covered this match. Dang, I keep forgetting Nesu is on puppets a lot. Actually, that like currently our resident puppet player for the most part. I know there's probably one or two other ones, but they've switched off to other decks since the Nyan boot support.
Let's see, is he gonna go for the?
He just evos into Nyan boot right off the bat right here.
Doesn't use the emblem, which is kind of interesting. I thought he'd go for that too.
Potentially played it this turn. There's always the chance of that, but I know.
Yeah, I guess we did come in a bit late, so
there's
missing that. But he goes for that. That's minus. I guess he'll be able to do minus like a lot.
Omni's
like over, yeah.
Because you get it twice. So you're gonna overclock.
Forward. Yeah.
So we're gonna. I think we're resolving.
Yeah, it's crazy how in the puppets, if you don't answer like their first Kaguya, their board just like expands like infinitely. Yeah.
Yeah. Omni's dead. It's gone. And that leaves our opponent at 3. We did have to overclock, or how's it going? We're not overclocking. Okay.
Maybe. Oh, maybe he like emblem to play that out this turn. And so, like, maybe he can't swing with the overclock, but I'm not sure if that's.
I see what you're saying. Yeah,
actually, don't know. I don't know if that's. I'd have to reread overclock. If you can, like,
so
overclock.
So there's a world where.
But, like, not be able to.
So okay, yeah. So if your Digimon can't attack, you can still activate overclock to attempt to attack.
Overclock does not attack. Oh, because it's like. Well, because I remember I'm reading the thing here at the end of your turn by deleting one of your tokens or the puppet traits. You may attack a player, but I don't.
No, that got eroded to you. That got eroded to you have to attack now. But I still think like if your Digimon can't attack, you can still activate overclock. I think is the real key. And I think you're right. I think what ended up happening was we used the emblem to play a rookie, and then we used the Chaparro effect to warp into a 5, and then warped into a 5 because that's the new Chaparro. And then from there, we go into Nyan. So we did like the double warp play, I think, here.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. And yeah, now he just has 7 bodies on board.
Is that all?
So if Omni can't answer something here, then that's just like...
Well, if there's a deck that could do it, some of the Wind Digivolvings on Omnimons go kind of buck wild, in my opinion, so... but a 7 and 2 6s might be too much.
We'll see what happens here, but I don't know. Maybe they set up like 3 level 6s and then try to set something up. I don't know.
That's gonna activate Nyan boot.
Which says minus 16, but then they could miraculous, I guess.
Okay, so miraculous.
But just lets it die. Oh, did they just forget?
I don't think they forgot, but then the Kaguya.
Yeah, and then that just pops both, and then they just have no board, and then just staring down like 7 bodies.
All right, send them all sideways. Oh, Alliance.
Yeah, I'm not a huge believer in like puppets, but if you are able to like if you aren't able to out the Kaguya, their board just goes so wide. It's actually insane.
Mm-hmm. All right, another 2 checks.
Just swing in.
Nyan boot Alliance. Kaguya, no reason not to alliance, but I mean, at this point, you're so fine.
And then, you just
play Agu.
Game.
There's no Agu or Gabu that saves you, and it's Shumon.
I mean, there's nothing that... Because they also have overclock, too, so it doesn't matter.
True. Yeah. So is that... That looks like that might be it. And if that's it, that's going to be the end of our tournament here.
What was this? Do we know if this was the last game? I guess
looks like
14 minutes left.
Since they're not scooping it up, I think that was the.
Oh yeah, that might be it. So I guess this is the last round. If we want to go
Yeah, we can go to
Quick,
round one, table one, to see just who ends up being our winner here. I'll try to be fast.
Royal Knights versus Machine, it looks like. This is actually a deck I haven't seen like at all.
Really? Oh, but this is actually purple based machine. I don't see a lot of purple based machine. I see mostly like the new DM version around now.
Yeah, with like the what's it called, the protein and stuff to like
Protein,
evo up.
meat, yeah. Analog youth.
Honestly, I feel like this matchup is pretty rough though uh for
Machine?
Machine though. Because you're like so slow. You're just like giving Royal Knights all you want to be able to set up their board.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I guess 14 minutes in, I'd imagine they're at least a game in. So we'll see who's more favorable here.
It's gonna be Royal Knights' turn. They're pretty set up, like you said. Like we got, we have a Oryukin underneath, a Magnamon level 4 underneath, along with a Purge and a Last Guardian.
Yeah, we'll see if he has anything to clear this Metal Mame. But yeah, I think the biggest thing is like I don't know if Machine has the kill pressure to kill Royal Knights fast enough. But I guess they did just get the level 5 that has like an unsuspend inherit, which could be pretty good. But OmniX with the Last Guardian setup is very strong.
Yeah. We'll see what we can do.
Is he gonna go for the end of turn swing here?
Could be risky to do that in the sense that you could give them the piece they're looking for, because the new Machine Dramon is definitely depends on. And it was an Ukamon.
It's true, but just goes in and then his promo Uko, so
yeah,
dodges that, which is pretty nice. Top 3.
What do you grab here?
I just forget that the Jet still feels like a cyborg. Whenever I see that like a machine next time, I was like, why is that in here? It's like, oh wait, yeah, it's
also the die pin as well. Both of those are cyborgs for whatever reason.
Really do not look like it at all.
Alright, so we can attack with Uko and we don't care if it gets blocked.
Paper in BT22 is wild.
Oh, I think it's so funny.
Actually, insane that card still sees play.
Oh, we let it
swings
through?
Into Cool Boy. That's actually insane.
I think it's crazy that we let that through, yeah. And we got paid off for it.
Yeah, that thing dies to like everything in Royal Knights, and just like believing it'll live, especially hitting Cool Boy of all things, like that's
so high roll, yeah. Oh well.
And then I guess he must be missing something because he already had one of the options set up, but so he could like go into a cheap machine, but I guess he just doesn't have the.
Well, looking at this search, it looks like we're just like. I think this all goes back to the top, or can you choose? I actually don't remember how Supreme Connection reads.
I think you get to choose. I'd hope so, or else this is gonna be really. It's gonna be like the Omni player we just saw.
We just put it to the top. Oh no! And another analog man comes down.
Oh my god! So now we just think, oh my gosh, how's this happening again? Players stuck with all these bad cards on the top of their deck.
I mean, we can play a Machine Dramon for free next turn, for sure. For sure.
Hopefully.
As long as we have it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't think the Supreme Connection got us much closer to getting there. And I just have to draw through all those cards. Oh, and then we just see the Omni play.
Yeah, the extra Cool Boy that we got gave us the bonus. I guess it didn't really give us the bonus memory, but we are going to look at the end of attack.
Where you can... Yeah. This interaction is one of the things I hate the most about Royal Knights, to be honest.
I agree.
This, like,
absolutely.
You essentially get an extra 3 memory, so it's like so much harder to like anticipate a... Wait, actually, it doesn't matter though. Right?
No, we delete the Oryukin.
Use the end of turn.
You delete the Oryukin.
The end of turn swing.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that's huge.
That's huge.
Okay, wait, that's actually.
Wait, hold up.
That is really funny.
All right, now it's Oryukin or bust though, champ, and we have to fight through a Last Guardian. So let's see. Oh, draw discard off of OG Analog Man. Okay, gain a memory. We know what we drew. We know it's not good.
We know the top 4 they're not great. Is he gonna let it through again?
No,
here a free block.
Like The problem is we know what like the next 3 or 4 draws are. So like, and all these draws are just not going to be gas. And then there's the draw 2 for the Demimera.
So yeah, after the top 4, we've drawn what, 4 cards? Draw for turn, draw for analog. No, we've drawn 5. So there's 1 new card. At least maybe that's the missing piece, but I don't know. Yeah, if Premium MSG can out this board state, that'd be huge. Because then now RK is just playing with 1 play a turn.
Oh, we have the Attack of the Heavy Mobile in our hand, so we're gonna get an on play rush. Oh, here's the DM Machinedramon. Do we have Assemble? 1,
looks
2.
Like how
we
much
need
do you need
4. You need 4.
assembly?
Yeah. Oh, I know we have it. We also have the Cyberdramon. We have quite a few things in here. Mac Gao. Oh, you can do Mac Gao because it doesn't care about color.
Yeah.
You used to not be able
It's
to
funny,
do the Mac
I
Gao.
definitely. Yeah, I remember a lot of people put it in their deck, but they can't even do it. So people would just be like, "Okay, so these machine players are all just cheating." But now it actually finally works.
And like
Thinking
so.
about what it could go for. All right, it's gonna be those 4.
Okay.
What is this? I need to read what this machine does, though. Oh yeah, and then you place 1 from hand or trash, and then activate the on play on that one. Right.
Yep, so now we can put Tuck under. Oh, we draw a card, gain a memory off of new analog man. Are we gonna do the second one? We should just do the second one. I don't think there's a reason not to do the second one. Or are we trying to tuck a source under?
Wants to like. Oh yeah, tucking a source, and then going for the other draw gain.
All right.
Tuck something, and then activate whatever on play might have.
We don't know Christian Jordan, by the way. We came into this match late.
Yeah, so
I assume it's either
we're
2 or 3.
Gonna find out however this game goes. Yeah.
All right, so now we're gonna use its effect to put a Metal Greymon underneath. This is the DM one. So
no, it's gonna be.
Oh, we're gonna do the BT7 Greymon. This is the one that says on play, play a tamer, and if you already have a tamer, gain 2 memory. So that's why we're gonna gain the memory there. And
Okay.
So not going for any kind of removal on the Omni X, unfortunately. Let's see.
I mean, he might go like Chaos Dramon or something, maybe. No, just swinging. What does he have?
Are we unblockable because of the Oblivi? Is there
wait, that's right.
Is the Oblivi unblockable? I think Oblivi's unblockable. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Because it's like the whole synergy with Invisi's to like get the swing.
To actually get the check, yeah.
Yeah, this is drawn to attack target can't change.
Okay.
But
so that was 2 checks.
Still have to answer board here.
We can still so like the thing about Attack of the Heavy Mobile Digimon though is it is an aura effect like period. So your next Machinedramon will still have rush and whatever. So if we drew into another Machinedramon, there's a very real possibility we just do it again and see where it goes.
That's true. There. I didn't see if he has a way to out, because I mean he can block 1 swing, but I don't know, with the last Guardian and essentially 4 swings on board, does kind of seem like a bit of a tall order.
We also have to
especially
worry about...
when the 2 of the things he has to clear are so big.
Yeah.
Oh, goes for another.
Oh, that's huge
here. Oh, the Chaos Dramon.
Chaos Dramon's big. Okay, so we're gonna trash that and then grab. Oh, we're gonna go for another Machinedramon though.
Oh, it might. Yeah, it might just be going for another machine play.
I think so because we have another Supreme Connection to make it even cheaper. We just have to see what we actually have available to us though. I don't know if it's enough. We'll see. There's a war. I kind of feel bad. I feel like we kind of potentially misplayed by using the analog mans to. All right, what are we doing?
To set up sources?
To set up sources and not use a DM source. Like this, like, right? So this second, you know what I'm saying? So like the next Machine Dramon, if we had decided to activate the effect on a DM, then we could have like taken advantage of having face down sources and really get some value out of that. That's why I was, but here we are either way.
And we'll see what he can do here. Thinking about playing something. I mean, it has to be like another machine, right? Or else I don't know how he's stopping lethal here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what DM card could even really get him out of this spot. It just seems I'd have to go through and read what all these like, potential machine cards do. Because the Metal Gray,
there's a guy that
just wouldn't be enough.
I know there's some that like rest. We'll have to see. Also, fun fact here, we can potentially okay, so we got 5 here. Oh, we had a DM. That DM minus DP is really good. But what I was gonna say is we have an extra memory, so we know we passed to 1 here, but the BT7 Metal Gray has a your turn when one of your opponent's Digimon is deleted, gain 1 memory. So we are going to we're gonna delete one of our opponent's Digimon.
Ace? Okay.
Yeah, because we can activate the on play. It's a cyborg.
Yeah, but it has to be the Magna to guarantee the body's gone, right?
I think so.
Because if not, then he should just have enough. Yeah, so it's the Magna. I mean, that's still 3 swings. That's still just enough to get through, right? Because he only has the 1 analog redirect.
Mm-hmm.
Although I can't tell if he has any blockers or anything on the board.
He just got a blocker through the Andromon.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. The
but he still needs an extra block somewhere.
Mm-hmm. And also I think an Omeka's coming down here. That's part of what's happening. Just reviewing what sources are here, etc., etc.
Oh yeah, yeah. They could also get him the extra swing he's missing.
What is the inheritable on the War Growl? It's just extra. It's like a DP amp, right?
Yeah, your like DP popping effects have.
Oh yeah, like, that's exactly 3K more. So we can delete. We get to delete a 3K, but then add 2 for every Digimon. So that's 9K plus 3. We can delete a 12K, so it's still only the Magnamon. Unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh, that is actually pretty funny that you actually get the inheritable plus the main effect.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool interaction we're seeing here. Draw 1. Does he have the Omeka to play?
He gains 1.
But also is still. Oh, he gains. Okay.
You gain. So you actually gain 2 memory.
Oh yeah, from the other Metal Gray. Or wait, where is he? Did the Metal Gray inherit? But where else is he gaining memory?
The War Growl. The War Growl, right? I think you gain 1 more memory.
Yeah.
Because of the Metal Gray.
Yeah, because it's like when you delete something from the War Growl Ace. I think you gain memory for that, right?
Yeah, so you gain a memory from War Growl and Metal Gray, right?
Yeah, for each Digimon this effect deleted gain. Yeah, so you should be at 1 memory, right?
Yeah, now. He just fixed it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Solid. But yeah, now with the Omeka spawn.
It makes it tough, but the fact that the Omeka spawned now is kind of good for us, I feel.
Yeah, it gives an out to removing something.
Mm-hmm. What is this Mac Gao? Ooh, and it gives us
Chaos?
enough memory to go Chaos. Oh my god.
And then now we should be able to clear this Omeka.
Do we not have another 5?
Oh.
We might not have another 5 to activate.
You technically don't need... Wait, does it only activate from the ones that you tuck under?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you have to... So the when Digivolving is... Tuck a 5 and then activate its on play.
The Digivol.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait,
no, this is the EX9
Chaos
one, right?
Oh yeah.
So this actually doesn't really do too much unless he has Chaos X as well. That's what he needs here is Chaos X.
Which we hard played an analog main to pass turn.
So he gains all the effects.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Death X. Wow.
Oh wow, that's wild.
double.
Another wow. That's just pouring salt on the wound.
And that's just gonna be it. Wow, double Death
Wow,
X is
double
crazy.
Death X in Royal Knights is insane. I wonder what they could be playing that for.
Yeah, I
Maybe
mean, I
like
guess like
defense or
puppets,
something?
like they're afraid of puppets being being able to
Yeah,
go too
puppets.
fast, too wide, too fast. But having double Death X there is disgusting. Wow, that's
Yeah,
intense.
just sitting on that.
Oh, the fact that we couldn't clean it up. Oh, that's so sad. There was definitely a world we
Yeah, I
potentially
mean, yeah,
could.
saved by the attack of the heavy machine
Mm-hmm.
insecurity, but yeah, wasn't quite enough to be able to clean that game up.
All right, so I
But
think
we'll
that's
see.
the end of the tournament. Let me double check with
Yeah, I think
Michael's our
Michael
winner.
Leofant is the champion. Yeah,
Let's see.
only 3 rounds today, so pretty short.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just a lot of people at Gen Con today.
Yeah. Yeah, I completely forgot that was happening until you mentioned it earlier.
Yeah, Gen Con's happening. Evo is also this weekend if you're a fighting game nerd.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so
A lot of stuff to look forward to, I suppose.
I'm just getting the double check from yeah, I'm
I
just
think
getting
we
the
still have
double check
one
from our judge to
more
make sure the
round.
tournament is in fact over. But I'm
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
sure it is. I like being, checking it
sure.
twice. Yeah.
Yeah. Because yeah, I mean technically Nisu is 201, so technically
Mhm.
undefeated, but I don't know if they'd run another round for that or what. So I guess we'll see. But yeah, other than that, we're just waiting for one more match, Full Metal Bob versus Hellken.
Mhm.
And then once that's over, we'll see.
All right, so let's go through some of our sellouts. You guys enjoy the show. You guys are liking BT22 content, and going forward. I mean, this is a weekly show every Monday at 7:30. Today is the Thursday 8 p.m. Eastern show, and I got Thursdays. I like to get a special guest. This time we got Llama back. It's always fun to hang out with you. I think we definitely just like talking about the game in a higher standpoint and just looking down above it,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, I really like just yapping about the game.
Yeah, it's definitely fun, and it's always fun. And you work with you hang out with some pretty prestigious players on their own right. So definitely always wonderful to get your insight on things. With that being said, here's a couple of other sellouts. BT22 Case Tournament. If you're in New Jersey or close, tri-state area, you got the Rogue State Games BT22 Case Tournament, which will be streamed. I will be guest appearing on commentary, as I do ever so often on the Questionable Plays YouTube channel. So this time we have it on YouTube, not Twitch. So Questionable Plays YouTube. I hope that being able to tag my actual channel will get it in your guys' notification boxes, or rather what's it called, recommendeds or whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. So it'll be on YouTube, so it'll be kind of fun. And that's about, there's a couple other sellouts we got. Let me see. Become a channel member, like always. Helps me out, helps me do my thing. Every Monday, here's the weekly webcam schedule. DigiGuard United on Wednesday and Friday. DigiGalaxy also for a fun double feature on Friday. DigiPanda merch. Use the link in the description below. Get your 22 sleeves with oversleeves, I guess, with your BT22 decks. That's really what I want to say there. But like I said, I do have a set of them. Here's the Diaboro one, still in the packaging. I think starting next Thursday, we'll probably start doing some giveaways. We'll give away like one of each every week. I don't know. I know next week maybe we'll start with the Diaboro, and then we'll just go work down the list all the way up to Omnimon, maybe, since Omnimon is so popular apparently. But yeah, I don't know. Still gonna work out the details. It's not, you guys know how it is. We don't do anything too complicated. We just try to make things as simple as they can be. It's probably gonna be like a type 1 in chat, and then you ping me on Discord, and I mail it to you. It's probably that simple. But pretty sure the tournament's over. Let me see if I got my confirmation. I think it's over. So that being
Yeah, it looks
said,
on Limitless. It looks like it's over. They didn't appear another round, so.
All right. With that said,
It's done.
you got anything to say, Llama, before we close shop?
No, nothing much. Pretty fun to watch people play more BT22 again. Hopefully, we get a ban list soon so we can see some. Although I guess we really didn't see any Growl engines or anything.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, I guess maybe all the sweats playing those decks are at Gen Con right now, so
Mm-hmm.
more room for fun at Eagle's
Yeah.
Nest. But
It's hard. Honestly though, like as like covering like top 16s week after week as they were happening a little more frequently, like it like you really do look at the topping decks and you're just like there's not one thing that's a problem. Like everything's being represented like at a fairly good amount. Like yeah, like you'll look at a top 16 and like Growlloop is 3 of the top 16, right? And like for most intents and purposes, like if you're the best deck of your format, air quotes, is only 3 copies of in your top 16, like you're probably in a good spot diversity wise.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see what Gen Con results look like, I guess.
Yeah,
But
could change
in terms of
things.
like online locals, at least it's been pretty balanced. But I think if you like look at like Eggman like regionals,
No,
and
that's what I'm
stuff,
saying. I
it
think
looks
the
a little
Eggman,
more
you know what?
unbalanced.
Let's just bring it up. Let me double check on that. Let me yap about it for a little bit. I can put it on screen too. I think window capture. Yeah, I can put this up here eventually. Let's see. I could be underselling how popular Growl is being represented. But let's see. Oh, I hate the stupid chart. All right, here we go. I'm going to get it on the screen for you guys. Window capture. And bam, bam. All right, so I'm gonna get it on the screen here, and it's like, so we just had Spain EX9. All the pictures of Eggman likes to put Growlloop as just like the picture of Promo Gallant. So all these Promo Gallants you'll see are all the Promo Gallants you'll see are the Growlloop decks, and then sometimes you'll see the birds. He actually puts Phoenixmon for the birds, but here in this one, like Spain, we had 3 Gallants. I think it was actually 2 birds, 2 Gallants, because there's a typo here that didn't actually get through. And then so like that's what 4 of your, and then the Cerberus deck. So 5 of the top 16 are Growlloop decks for Spain. Europe had, looks like 2 copies of Gallant. Is it? Oh no, this was the top 8 Sydney. So top 8, 2 of the top 8 were Growlloops. And then after that, we had like OPEC had like a couple Megidramons, 3 Megidramons plus a Phoenix. I don't know. Like I look at these pie charts and I'm like, there's not one thing that's a problem, right? Like I don't know.
Yeah, it's just like the Growl engine as a whole. But it's like, I mean, that's one of the weird things with Digimon. Is like even in like what people would consider maybe like a stale or like unbalanced format, you still see a lot of like random decks topping here and there. So I don't know. I mean, I definitely think like just like if you, I guess it's different because there's like different Growl decks, but if you just kind of take like the Growl engine
Loop as a thing,
then you see like the numbers are like a lot more
skewed for sure. I can see that.
Skewed. I mean, yeah, you see like these like VT21 regionals where you see like Megidra everywhere, and then I think now Megidra just kind of like split off into these other Growl engines, right?
Yeah.
So now it's like Megidra takes up less of the pie chart, but now there's like other decks that maybe
that are essentially the same engine. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
that's definitely a fair way to look at it. But yeah, no, regardless, I still think Grav Crush to 1, Growl X to 1. But after that, like we did talk about, like, you know, you hit Royal Knights probably, Sakuya probably, but then after that, like I guess we leave it alone and see what happens. That's always possible.
Yeah.
Nothing after that. Nothing stands out to me.
Outside of that, there's so many things topping. I feel like the format could be very interesting if we didn't have like the Growl engine stuff kind of looming over everything.
Yeah, and I mean we talked about it too. Like there is just kind of like a fundamental, like, game design thing happening right now with Digimon. That's like they might need to just do something to bring it back, reel it back a little bit, fix it perhaps. And that might be just more of a fundamental issue than just like any one deck truly going crazy. But
Yeah.
but that being said,
Yeah, we'll see.
yeah,
What it looks like later.
we'll see you after
once
Gen
we
Con.
actually get a ban list.
We got this
Yeah, that
weekend.
too. Gen Con will be a big source of data.
Gen Con's gonna be data. Also, like I still expect some kind of news things, especially with One Piece getting their ban list. That just kind of means ours is around the corner. But that being said, guys, good night. It's fun. I had fun. I hope you guys had fun. I hope I made your guys' day better because you made our days better just by hanging out with us. And it's great. Anyway, bye. Bye-bye.